and Elantara are still there, but Sendraks is now basically moving around the tavern a bit more on guard. And he's got a tighter grip on his halberd. He just seems to be a bit more alert. He's not really paying attention to anything you guys might be saying. He's just in full sentinel mode. Elantara is. She changed back from her mouse. She did, didn't she? Back to elf.
Yeah, she appeared next to him.
Yeah, she is now stood with yourselves quietly. Noodle, do you want to reappear? Oh no. Do you want to reappear with them tonight or in the morning?
Oh God, I don't know. Probably in the morning makes more sense.
Cool.
What
we got breakfast.
With the date. Style it out.
Style it out. So it's still late evening. What do you want to do? What are you doing?
Malzef, are you okay?
A little unsettled. Perhaps some more of that whiskey. Perhaps not.
No. We'll probably shake off any, demonicness. Well, any more demonicness.
No, I think I've had my fair share of whiskey for my lifetime now.
You do realise there's many more to come.
I try to avoid it if possible, but if you force it down my throat, I'm not sure what I can do.
Get me a funnel.
Is there anything you wish to do for the rest of the evening?
I think we've made enough of an impact to this bar this evening.
Perhaps find the lady friend and give her your gift.
Cool. Well, yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Can you wear them?
Is Mathai knocking around in the bar, Eddy?
Perception.
Rolling dice already. I've been here 2 minutes. 25. No, hold on. This could actually be 25, but it's a 23. I'm an expert.
Having a look around, you can see the older guy said that was a bit rude to you when you first approach Masai. But you don't actually see her around. You can still see a few of the lackeys that are about enjoying the evening, and they're actually not working or doing. They're just enjoying a nice refreshment, a beverage.
I'll go and ask old man Sid. Have you seen that lass?
What do you bloody want, lad?
Have you seen Mathai? She was with you last time. I just sort of
probably out rutting.
Rutting.
Spits on flop.
Ah. She rutting in any general direction or?
What kind of a question?
Wow.
To the left.
Over here. To the left.
She's not in the tavern.
Right. Thank you, Sid. And
you're not welcome.
Put my hand on the table a bit more forceful. Would be such a help.
He smiles and you see several of his teeth missing.
And it's that attitude that loses them teeth, mate. Now I'll see you in a bit, pal.
Off you put her.
Yeah, I'll go back to the group.
Any luck?
No, but I by looking at the moon outside, it's bedtime. I'm going to bed.
Wow. Are you a little bit upset?
Unuseful people.
What time is it, Eddy?
It's quite late. It's like, well, I say late. It's like 11 p.m.
I'm off to bed.
Argen, would you
You're going to bed.
Would you care for?
Nalla's going with Argen to bed, apparently.
All right.
Not with Argen, just
Okay.
Snow.
Perhaps we should retire to Mauritius then.
Yes, that's where my stuff is.
Okay.
Well left.
So are you all going back to Mauritius?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you go back to Mauritius. Every room is full. It is quite packed outside the tavern, as it was on your way in. It's still it's the night time of the festival, so everyone's in full spirits. People are still singing and dancing, but less fluently as ye old Etain was earlier. People are just generally enjoying themselves in groups of like 10s and 12s. You get to Mauritius. She, bless her, is looking absolutely knackered. There's a middle-aged gentleman behind the counter. You've not seen him before. Grey hair, human. He's not clean shaven, but he's not grubby. And you can see Marisha basically just backwards and forwards between clients. On the keyboard behind the gentleman, there is not a single key hanging there. And you can see Luke, even at this time of night, he's just rushing backwards and forwards near the bathroom areas with clean towels and stuff, and he's backwards and forwards into the towel cleaning room that you saw him in before. Elantara just goes, I'm quite tired, and I'd just like a moment alone, so I'm going to go to bed now. And Elantara goes off to bed. Sendraks stays at the tavern.
It looks like there's no room at the inn. Do we have a room?
We have a room.
You've got your rooms.
Yes.
We have a room.
Yeah. We have a room.
Huh.
I thought we had the room together, and
No, I had another room. You have a bath.
in fact, yes.
Yeah.
It's been 2 days, lads.
It's been 3 weeks, Eddy.
Immersion.
We're retired.
Yes. I think it's a good time to.
Nalla?
Yeah.
Boom. You all go to bed. What position? Nice to go. You go to your rooms. You walk in. You don't realise actually how tired you are until all the bustle and jostle have gone, and you're no longer with your pals of the last weeks. You lay on your beds. Doesn't take long for sleep to take you, and out cold you go. Morning arises. All have a long rest if you haven't already.
Yeah.
Wizard boy.
I do want one.
You wake up in the morning. It's quite early. It's like the sun's. It's not just risen, but it's not overly full in the sky. It's warm. It's bright. Smell of cooking is beautiful. Bacon, sausage, eggs, etc. Go. What do you do?
I go and knock on Mal's left door.
Morning.
Mal's there.
Argen. Give me a second. Let me get dressed. Put my clothes and come to the door. Good morning.
Got a question for you, Malda.
A question? Go ahead.
What do we do now?
I've not really thought about that. We are perhaps. There was
There was a board, wasn't there, in the bar?
Well, there was the one we had to go to a forest, I believe. There was another adventure.
The
forest
forest of Magi. Kill the cultists of Adu.
Yeah, we could do that, or we could travel north. I think Elantara wanted to travel north.
Marsh through.
I think it was Elantara. So the possibilities are.
You want to go and find the others and we'll discuss it over dinner or something?
Yeah, perhaps breakfast and discussion.
Yeah. Right. You find Sendraks, Elantara, and Etain. I'll find the easy ones. See you in a bit.
Argen. Fuck. Right. I wander off to try and find the others.
Right, so you knock on Elantara's door. There's no answer.
Oh shit. I summon my spider and get it to crawl underneath the door.
So the spider crawls in, and can you see through him or?
Yeah, I take a moment, like lean myself up against the door and have a look through his eyes and hope
Okay.
she isn't dead.
So, his 8 eyes, prism-esque the room. You can clearly see that she's been using her abilities as a druid to, druidify the room. There are small plants growing, little snowdrops and bluebells and such over the bottom of the bed. And you can see that the bed's never been used, but there seems to be a small grassy area nearby that looks like a natural bed, let's say. What you do notice, give me a perception.
Perception. 3.
Yeah, it's grass in there. But there is no Elantara.
I withdraw the spider and get him to crawl back up my leg.
Cool.
I will find Sendraks. Walk down to Sendraks' room.
There's no answer.
I send the spider underneath the door again.
Spider goes in, same room as yours. A bed, this little sitting table, wooden floors, proper basic. There is a stone statuette. Perception check.
15.
The stone statuette is in a very crudely shaped design of two gentlemen having a bit of a brawl, similar to the symbol on Sendraks' amulet around his neck and his armor, but no Sendraks.
I withdraw the spider and I take a moment. I'm like, I lost him. Fuck. What am I going to tell Argen? Etain. Is Etain got a room here? I'll wander around and see if I could. Do I remember Etain having a room here? Or
Etain has her own room here.
okay, I'll go and try and find that. And
You knock on a door. Do you know this is Etain's, or are you just trying a door?
I'm just trying the door.
Spider under the door.
What? Who is it? What?
Etain.
No, there's no Etain here, you fucking... And you hear a thud hit the door. Go away, you prick.
Sorry, my friend. I thought you were Etain. Let me try the next one down.
You hear some giggling.
Etain?
What?
This is your room.
Yep.
Etain.
What? Who's there?
It is Malzeth. Are you okay?
Give me a minute.
Are you safe?
I'm fine. Give me a minute.
Are you sure I can help?
You really can't. I throw a shoe at the door.
Argen asked me to.
There's a thud at the door.
Shit. Argen asked me to protect you or find you. Even sorry. I'll send the spider underneath. Etain, and then I look.
Do you send the spider under?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Perception check, Noodle.
Where is my desk?
Roll 3. Roll 3.
18.
18. You see a spider that you recognise as one not. No, what is it? Fiendish, your spider?
Yeah.
It doesn't look
fiendish
like
desert spider.
And was Etain with you in the? Were you at Bright Watch Tower? You are, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Malzeth's spider.
Malzeth, get that thing out of my room right now. I'm getting dressed.
Sorry. I withdraw right straight away. Sorry. I heard the thud.
That
Sorry.
was the shoe. I'm getting dressed.
You could
Go
have said
away.
that to begin with. I'm sorry. I thought you were in
I
danger.
said I was busy.
But I thought you were in danger. There was a thud at the
I
door.
was trying to be polite.
All right. Sorry. Next time, just say, okay? Wow. Argen said to get you, and then there was a thud at the door. You said you were busy. I thought somebody had you. I apologize.
As you're talking to the door, Malzef, there are a couple of thuds of footsteps. You look to your right, and Nalla's stood there looking at you.
Hello, Nalla. Good morning.
What are you doing?
I came to find Etain, but I thought she was in trouble, and then I sent the spider in, and she said she's naked, and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. My friend, like, don't.
Why
Just
did you think she was in trouble?
because there was a thud at the door. She said that she was busy, and I thought somebody perhaps had her, and then there was a thud at the door. I panicked. Okay, I'm sorry. Argen said to get her.
I come out wearing the laziest version of my laziest clothes
As
possible.
soon as the door opens, I do that.
I just said, "Okay, I'm going to get food."
So you see her turn open the door. She's not as tightly dressed as she normally is.
It's like skirt and blouse or some shit.
She's literally got loose flowing PJs of D&D on. She's in a onesie.
I'm not in a fucking onesie. No, I have moral objections to onesies.
She's got a blouse and a dress on them. She doesn't look her usual ninja self. Is the door wide open?
No.
She's holding the door guardedly. She's gobbing off at Malzef. You're just walking past. Nalla just looks at you both and carries on going. Malzef's got his hands over his eyes. Well.
Leaving.
I wonder how long I can keep that going for.
Nalla fucks off towards breakfast.
Etain?
What?
Are you still naked?
No.
All right. I'm gonna put my hands down now. Sorry.
That.
All right. We're good. I apologize. I heard the thud and I panicked.
I hold up my boot. This is what you heard.
Sorry. You could have just said you were getting changed.
I was trying to be polite.
Oh, well, perhaps I was trying to be the hero. I did not realize. I apologize. Right. Me and Argen are going for breakfast. I cannot find Sendraks or Elantara.
I think they headed out for a bit.
Well, what like? Okay, I'll just go and get breakfast. I'll find Argen. I'm a little bit. Perhaps I should not be so intrusive.
I'll see you in a few minutes.
Are you still okay? Are you coming to breakfast?
I'll see you there in a few minutes.
Right.
I just need to,
All right. Bye.
So, Malza, if you go back to breakfast, you see Argen sat with Nalla, chewing down.
Eddy. I'll be frantically drawing on some paper in my journal.
Okay. Nalla, you see Argen frantically drawing some stuff in his journal. He's got a plate of food next to him. Are you doing it secretly, or like you covering it up with your hand, or you just drawing pictures?
No.
Can Nalla see it? Can Nalla see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. What are you drawing?
A bubble with stuff to do in it.
He is literally drawing a to-do list. Marisha comes in and she bumps into you and she throws coffee all over the to-do list. And she's like, I'm so sorry.
I have another page.
She starts patting you down. She's patting you down and that. And she's tea towel around your feet. I'm so sorry. It's just really busy. And you can see that the kitchen area and the dining area is still rammed. Like when this town sleeps, nobody knows. Now that you join them, you've just seen Marisha, like you literally, to-do list, and coffee all over it. You sit down, Marvin, yeah?
I haven't moved my hands from this position since you did.
She's patting you. Is your groin wet?
Marisha.
What?
Go away.
How rude! And she slaps you over the back head. And with the last dregs of the coffee, she just tips them on the list and walks off. And you hear her going, bloody foreigners going around here, raving home barbarians, and she just keeps serving other people. Nalla's now sat with you. Miles, if you come towards the dining area, you can see the 6 foot across back of Nalla.
I wander over, sit at the table, and look at Argen. I'm like, I found nobody. None of them are there. I thought I could not find them. You found Nalla? Brilliant. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yes, Nalla.
So that's like what? Like one of the 6 people.
I thought you were trying to find Nalla. I found.
I said I found the easy ones, and I found you, and then I started writing a list.
I'm so confused. I'm just going to sit here and eat breakfast.
Well, Nalla was going to turn up. Let's be honest, we can't really fucking miss her.
So we have Nalla.
Food. Can't say that.
Brilliant. I could not find the others.
Meanwhile, I've turfed my date out the room and I've got myself properly dressed.
Who's it?
One of the local carpenters.
Local carpenter.
Yeah.
What does he look like? Or she? Your choice.
He's about 5'10", dark hair, huge fucking shoulders.
Oh.
And clean shaven.
Clean shaven.
Sounds hot.
You're not there, Argen. You're not there. You can describe your own date next time, all right?
Where is she?
Not a fucking hope after that.
It's a short, dark hair. Clean shaven.
Massive shoulders.
All right, love, Jesus.
50 Shades of D&D.
Surprise, surprise, still is here.
We should rename this campaign 50 Shades of Etain.
Hey!
50? Jesus. Right. What's his name?
Con.
Con?
Yeah.
Shut for Conrad.
Oh,
No, Con is in short for Conleth.
obviously. So you know, love, I won't be doing that acting.
That's fine. That's why he's getting politely turfed out early in the scene.
Yeah.
So you don't need to worry about it.
No, you've fucked up now, love. You've you turf him out, he goes wandering out. He gives you a little cheeky smile and goes about his way.
Cool. And I'm gonna wander down for breakfast. If I see Marisha, I'll just check that it's okay for me to just help myself to a bowl of porridge and get out of her hair.
As you walk into the eating area, you can see Argen, Nalla, and Malzef eating away. You can see Marisha doing her thing as you go towards her. Before you even get the question out, she's like, "Attend, the porridge is over there."
Thank you. On the way over, I clear a couple of tables, get a couple of bits out of her way, and dump them out back in the kitchen. Come back with bowl of porridge, mug of coffee,
And
dump myself down.
Cool. All 4 of you are sat at the table.
Morning.
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 Oh, if she turns up now, I mean, where were you last night?
I was on a date. Told you.
Well, you did.
Well, I told Ben. You weren't there, actually. I think you were playing music at the time. Anyway, yeah, I was on a date.
She's fucking on it.
Fair enough. I was definitely died. But that's not
What?
uncommon.
I did nearly die, but we don't have to go into that Etain if you don't want to. We can just talk about what we should do from now on.
You look a bit embarrassed. Did you nearly die in a really embarrassing way?
Yes, that is.
Oh, tell me everything.
I tripped and fell into a demon.
Into the mouth of an ink.
Somebody,
So-
the two people from Sarut that we previously spoke to, one of them turned out to be a demon of sorts and nearly killed me.
Did you lob the gob on the demon?
Did I what?
Lob the gob?
Lob. Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Like, what do you mean you don't know what that means?
That sounds like a cruel slang. What does that mean?
It sounds like shade number
It
3.
means kissing, shifting.
Did I kiss a demon? I tried not to. I tell you, I tried.
Etain.
I had my
You did.
hardest. I did. I tried not to.
We all saw it.
Uh-huh.
We all saw it.
I did
And
not
you nearly
quite
died.
did not quite expect my first kiss to go that way. Perhaps if the old kisses are like that, I will never do such thing again.
Maybe try not demons next time. That tends to go a lot better.
Myself, perhaps, being. Never mind. Let's.
Okay, maybe just not murdery demons. How about, I don't know, some kind of non-murdery demons? I don't know, hidden demons or some shit. That's a thing, right?
Perhaps I'll get Argen to teach me.
Write that in the book.
You went on. Oh, in fact, both of you have been on dates, and you have survived. I feel like you both have more experience. Perhaps.
Hey, what are you trying to say? You're trying to say that I'm some sort of floozy?
No, I'm just saying you went on a date the other night. If you take it that way, that is your own fault.
That's how it's my fault. You said it.
I'm still staying out of this one.
I'm just saying, perhaps.
Oh, you
both
come
of
down
could
here.
At some point,
you know.
teach me.
You didn't find any of them. They found us.
Look, I don't want to get killed next time.
You're a massive liability. You've got to work on this, you know.
Right. Perhaps introduce me to the dating game, and we'll go from there. But you have to pick somebody who does not want to kill me.
Yeah.
Now that's some. See, I was going to get a to-do list out, but it's covered in coffee. But so we get Miles off a date.
A kind and gentle one, not a.
Okay. Are you?
Nalla, you
Excuse
want
me.
to
I instantly move away. Like,
sorry.
sorry.
the bar in and fruit now.
I think he's trying to set you up with Malzette there.
Look at him,
Please,
strapping you.
It's a bit too short for me.
Argen, I said somebody who does not want to eat me.
I don't want to kill you.
All right, we're good. Right.
Argen, give me a persuasion check.
Yes, I swear.
This one is not my fault. Just take it.
Fucking Bake Off all over again, love.
The bake-off was probably my fault, but this I'm not accepting any responsibility for.
You got a 21 on the persuasion.
Okay, so Argen's words, he's describing Malzef as quite the catch, and strapping young lad. He's got red skin. And
Potential. It's got
he's
potential.
got arms. I'm not entirely sure he did his makeup this morning because he didn't do a disguise role, so we'll go in there. He's he's young. He's a pretty
Do my
lad.
makeup every morning.
It's
coming.
It's
All
coming
right.
out of his shell. I mean, look at his skin now.
It's God's honest truth when you fall in love with him, but the points Argen's making, you can look at Malzef and they seem pretty valid.
I mean, strapping
How
you is.
close is he to me?
Who? Malzef.
No.
Argen.
Yeah. Oh, you
Oh,
sat
what?
next to me, aren't you?
You're sat next to Argen, yeah?
Yeah, of
I
course.
just put him on the head and go, eat whatever, and finish eating.
Oh. A 21 persuasion, and that's all I get.
If she believes you, don't mean she has to carry through with it.
Well, okay. Nalla maybe not in the fit. Nalla's just, you know, she eats to her own. Malzef, don't take that as a hit. Don't take that as a hit.
It's a bit too
We'll get
short for me.
Okay.
We'll get him some stilts. You want some stilts?
Argen, you're going to get me. You're going to get me hurt again.
Don't worry,
I might be
I'm a
too
healer.
rough in the bedroom for him. Need
Jesus,
someone
wow.
a bit more gentle. If it's his first.
More gentle.
Could we?
Well, it's-
Let's
no,
not,
no.
not discuss this so loudly in the public, please.
there's a
Let me
few of
speak for you,
there's a
Malza.
few of the people in the dining hall that are kind of eating a lot slower now, and just sort of looking across to the table. And then
Nalla. His first kiss was an incubus that nearly killed him. Do you think he does things by halves?
Argen, stop.
Shut up, Malza. Shut up. This has now become my duty in life. You haven't given me another job to do. This is my job.
Argen, your job is to find us anything but this, please.
Gosh.
Malza, you want me to stop?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll stop.
Wow, somebody's pants were coming off there. So yeah, it's about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. Right.
I like to start the day off with a gentle ribbing, you know, just a.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Etain is rolling all over the table.
Do you have your eye on anyone else in here, Malza? Again, as soon as someone tells me something to do other than sit here telling you.
Malza, perception check.
18.
Well, you have a glance about the dining room, and there are two that catch your eye. I mean, it appears that you're quite less innocent in the world, but you lay eyes upon these two people, and they catch your eye enough that you're interested.
Argen,
There we go.
to tell you the truth, if I had a type, the lady over there, and I point in the direction of one of them, or her over there.
What's she look like?
Let's go with probably like more olive skinned, like a little bit more olive skinned, not pale. This is the first one, with darker hair, so like almost black hair, fairly long, a little bit frizzy. I can't see how tall she is because she sat down, but she's fairly petite.
Fairly what?
Petite.
Fairly what?
Petite. Is that a
Fairly
thing?
what?
Like small?
There we go. There we go. Well, that French shit round there, lad.
Is that French? I just
Petite?
assume.
What are you fucking
Petite,
doing?
that's
I don't know.
all.
Just assume we stole it from them, like. And the other one, so it's a bit of a curveball because she's pale skinned this time, but I've not.
Is it a lady?
Yeah, obviously.
Quite obviously.
Obviously.
You're smoking blood, yes.
You were getting it off with the fucking brother last
Only
night.
because you made me. So she's pale skinned,
Yep.
and similar looking, but just paler skinned, and gingery hair. The reason she attracts me is because I've not seen people like that before in the desert, and it's unusual, but she's attractive looking.
Right. Okay. So you point to these two girls. Right. So which one do you want me? Do you want me to go and sweet talk them, or do you want me to go like help you sweet talk them?
I don't know how this works.
What?
Surely you're meant to be telling me what I'm supposed to be doing. The olive-skinned beauty is. She reminds me of home, really, but the ginger-haired lady. I've never encountered such beauty beyond the desert.
I tell you what. We'll go with the ginge.
Wow, so elegantly put, Argen.
We've met before, right? I'm so
Perhaps
elegant.
I don't say that to her. Am I correct?
Don't say ginge. No, don't. Just be yourself. What you got to be is just be yourself, Argen. What do you say, Etain?
What?
Be myself, as in should I
tips
take,
Marvel's asking tips on how to talk to the ladies.
should I be myself, as in take off my turban and show her everything straight away, or
Yeah.
that is going to probably that freaks most people out.
No.
Generally, taking all your kit off before you've even asked how somebody's doing or what their name is considered a bit weird. I wouldn't
I was
personally.
No,
just
I
assuming
don't
you're
think
because you seem so good at it.
the
I mean,
hats, just the hats.
right. So leave the
That's
clothes
a
on. We've
lovely-
established. Leave the clothes on.
Yeah, but seriously, Miles, the best thing to do is make the other person feel important. Ask them lots of questions about themselves, or ask a couple of questions and let them talk about themselves. People love that. And then just try to be genuinely interested in what they say or what they're interested in. All that sort of thing.
This might seem like a strange question, but I have encountered women like the one on the left before, but the one who you so elegantly called Ginge. Is there anything that I should perhaps know about?
Don't call her a ginge.
We've established this. But women from further up north or around this area who are paler of skin, are they? This sounds weird, but are they different, or is it?
The only thing that's different is what color their skin is, and maybe like the culture and the type of like environment that they've grown up in, but like the same body parts.
And fundamentally, everyone kind of ticks the same way, apart from incubus. Don't kiss an incubus.
Don't kiss the incubus. I'm not going to kiss an incubus ever again
Right.
in my life. If I can. Right.
That's what you think.
So I
Bowser,
should.
stand up. Come on.
All right. I push myself up.
All right, come here. And
I've got
lead
to.
you around the table.
So,
And I'll
well, not
put
so
my
fast.
hands on.
Not so fast, right? So I've got
No,
to.
I'll put my hands on your table, and I'll just like, I'm gonna give you some words, some words
God.
that'll.
You fucking.
Right, I'm gonna give you some inspiration. Yeah.
So
Oh, Jesus.
I've got to question her about things. Like, what questions do I ask?
Just normal stuff, Margaret.
Like, has she done any trading today?
No, not.
No.
Talk about the bake-off. That's a big talking point. Talk
What?
about the bake-off, but not too much.
What tribe
But,
she's from, or what family, or
Ask her name, where she's come from, and just lead from that. Let that.
Ask her to go ask her to lunch. Ask her if she would like to have lunch with you, and then that buys you a few hours to come up with good questions.
Do I walk over and just say, "Go to lunch with me," or will you go to lunch with me?
No.
Right. So walk over. Let me get this. Walk over. I ask her, what is her name? What she did for the bake-off. Would you like to go to lunch with me?
There's more to it than that.
Say something like, say, I have walked the desert for many years, but I've never seen a beautiful flower such as you before.
Which one are you speaking to?
The ginger one. I have never seen
Well,
such
she's
beauty.
going to tell by his accent from the desert. Yeah.
And his turban.
Right. What do you say?
So I should compliment her. So I should walk over and say, "Excuse me, I have walked the desert for many years, but I have never seen beauty such as yours.
Beautiful.
Would you like to go to lunch with me?"
Maybe ask a name first. Establish.
Okay. So I have
Yeah.
walked the desert for many years, but never have I seen such beauty such as yours. What is your name?
My name is Malzeth.
My name is Marzet.
What is your name?
What is yours?
There you go. That's your start. That's all I'm going
Right.
to give you.
Alright.
We'll see where you get. We'll see where you get. All right. This
Okay.
is just a test. This is just a test.
All right.
Right.
How do I
I'll
look?
give you a pat on the back, mate.
Is
Give you a pat on the
my
back. Give you a bardic inspiration.
is my disguise holding up? Do I still look like myself?
Disguise roll.
What was it adding? It was adding proficiency, wasn't
Yeah.
it? 12.
Cool.
Right. So I walk over. I say, I have walked the desert for many years, but never seen beauty such as yours. My name is Malzeth. What is your name? Perfect.
Then maybe lead into the lunch thing.
And then lead into the lunch thing. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Um,
Go.
all right.
I go and sit down between Nalla and Etain, and we're looking at you.
Subtly as fuck.
Wow. Absolutely.
No pressure. No pressure.
I was ignoring you still eating, apparently.
As I'm walking over, I'm
What?
literally like saying the words in my head again. I'm like, I've walked this for many years. And then I get over to her and I kind of like splutter out.
As you get to the table she sat at, there's 4 other people. Yeah.
Oh, no.
4 lads are sat there, all human, all varying ages, from about 15 to about early 30s. Give me a perception check.
17.
How much?
17.
17?
Yep.
Cool. So as you're looking at them, 2 of them have got this, it's a darker ginger, like an auburny colour. One of the lads, his hair's a lot shorter, and the eldest looks to have longer hair down to his shoulders. From your perceptive ways, they all look related, of some varying sort.
Of course, she's gonna have 3 brothers.
4 brothers. Yeah. So and then you see her, and she's like half got her back to you because she's facing the 4 brothers, or that appear to be brothers. Go.
Excuse me. I have walked the desert for many years, but never seen such beauty such as yours. I am Mazeth. What is your name?
Are you talking to us, fella?
No, the beautiful lady here. Sorry.
The lass turns around. She's like, "Let him speak." You want to say that again?
I have walked the desert for many years, but never seen beauty such as yours. I am Mazeth. What is your name?
She just literally burst into laugh. She's like, "That is amazing. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and you're hitting on me. That's impressive. My name's Lucy. Pleased to meet you, Malzeth."
What a wonderful name.
The 4 brothers are like, "Hey, dickhead!"
I'm sorry about the time in the morning. I didn't realize. Sorry.
You notice that the 4 lads are drinking alcohol.
I was wondering if perhaps I don't know if this is too far. In fact, did you enjoy the bake-off?
The bake-off,
Yes.
the cake competition.
Yes. Did you enjoy it?
Wow, you've never done this before, have you?
I must admit that I have not.
Did you enjoy the cakes?
My friends won some of the competition, so I had fun, I guess.
You're friends with the massive lady?
Well, I don't know if we could quite become friends yet. I'm still quite skeptical as to whether she wants to eat me. She assures me she does not, but I like to keep my guard up, if you know what I mean.
Lads are like, I don't think she'd eat him, sis. There's no on him, scrawny shit.
Yes, I must admit that I would probably not provide much of a meal for her.
You got any gold?
Perhaps. Why? Who is asking?
Well, if you got gold, pretty sure our sis here would be happy to see. She's like, shut up, Ben. You don't need gold. Come over here. And she steps up and walks away from the table.
All right, follow.
I'm going to say, just stand there.
Hello. Turns out I'm here for Ben.
As she stands up, you see she's about the same height as you, and her clothing's blue shirt, blue trousers, and she puts off to the side. You go and stand with? No, thank you. You go and stand with it.
As we're walking away from the table, I kind of look over at Argen and I'm like,
oh shit! I cast message. Malzef, I just like, roll a piece of copper wire and just be like, don't worry, Malzef. I think you're doing well. Carry on, buddy.
You can say one thing back if you want, Malzef.
What, one word or one?
No, you have a sentence you can say back.
If I collapse, save me.
If what?
If I collapse, save me.
Lucy says, "Why would you collapse?"
Sorry, your family. I am assuming I'm just a little panicked.
So, have you asked her at lunch yet?
No, I was going to, and then panicked and asked about the bake-off.
Cool. The bake-off was wonderful.
Perfect. Perhaps if you enjoyed the bake-off, you enjoy the food and the delicacies. Perhaps I could invite you to lunch if that would be something you wish.
Do you have any gold?
I would obviously pay for the lunch. Yes.
Your face is wonderful. I would happily go to lunch with you, Malzef.
Perfect. What time?
Lunchtime?
Yes, from here, or meet you here, perhaps.
Yes.
Perfect.
When the sun is at its highest.
Wonderful. Sorry for interrupting your breakfast with your family. And
give me a persuasion check.
Plus.
And bardic inspiration if you use it.
So I got 16.
Is that with the bardic inspiration?
No, that's just me.
It wears off after 10 minutes, so you might as well.
All right. Okay. Yeah. What do I do for that? Plus
D6 plus D6.
Plus a D6.
Add it to it.
18.
Cool. Carry on.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting you mid-breakfast, but yeah, I will see you here when the sun is at its highest.
Can I carry on eating now?
Yes, sorry.
As she walks past you, she walks really close past you, and then carries on to the table.
I kind of stand there in the same spot for a second, look over at Argen like,
come over.
I wander back. I think it worked.
See, a bit of Etain's knowledge, a bit of Argen knowledge. Look at you, you're pulling girls.
You're a good teacher.
You still got all your money?
You are. Yes, I think so. And I look through my pouch.
Whoa, Nalla, you can't get jealous now. You turned the poor boy down.
In fact, I don't even have any money. I spent it all. Can I borrow some, please?
How about you bring it back here and I'll cook you some food?
Oh.
Fucking hell. Wow. From the winner of the bake-off.
Perhaps
I could play music, Malzef.
Is this
Oh my
something
God.
that I should do, or I have no idea what I am doing with lunch?
Eat.
No, I am
He's got no
obviously.
money to eat.
What do I do with her? Like, what do I do? If I bring her in and you.
Ask her to tell you about herself and what she's interested in, and basically ask her loads of questions. Get her to talk about herself, and occasionally throw in the odd little story about yourself.
Will you guys be close by?
No, that would be rude.
No, but you could be nearby just in case she decides to try
Stab
anything.
you in the face.
I know how the first one went down. I am not. If it progresses, I am not risking it. If you know what I mean.
I can be 120 feet away. How about that?
Perhaps you could just be at the table nearby, or in fact,
Love
Nalla, if you are cooking for it, Nalla could be there. She can bring the food.
It's like that. Okay, I see.
No, but you could be about. You just.
You can be my waiter if you want.
The singing.
I will get a. I will get a suit.
Perhaps we could. I don't know. Does Mauritius have a garden? Etain?
Yes.
All right.
Oh yeah, she does. It's back. It's lovely.
Perhaps we could ask Mauritius if I could set up a table outside, and we could make it more special.
I was quite rude to her before. I may have to apologise.
May have to apologise.
Okay, I will apologise.
I would bring her flowers. She likes carnations.
I've got to go get a suit anyway. I've got to pass by the flower shop.
Are you getting flowers for your lady friend, or is this a thing you should do?
This is from Mauritius, just to say. Sorry.
Could you perhaps, or could I come with you and we could buy some flowers together? And by that I mean you could buy me some flowers so I can give them to my.
I got my
Don't worry, Marzef. I'll add it to the massive pile of favours you owe me. Yeah.
But perhaps if you could just lend me some gold, and I will endeavour to pay you it back.
You endeavour to pay everything. You endeavour everything.
Look, I
I
came
still don't
north in search of
Malza.
adventure and you need money.
Malza,
Yes.
I'll give you 5 gold.
Thank you very much, Nalla, and I'll endeavour not.
She's giving you 5 gold and doing your dinner for.
Look, you are all wonderful people. You're helping me out so much. Thank you.
Right. I didn't even need the to-do list that's covered in coffee.
Alcohol.
Alcoholic coffee.
Alcohol.
Perhaps it was for Lucy's family. They are pretty drunk already, I believe.
Don't worry about them.
That is her name, by the way.
If they kick off, Sendraks will do them in. It'll be fine.
Nalla, do you need any supplies to cook with? Or
Sorry, I'm still eating.
Not the barbarian shit.
Nalla.
Let her finish her breakfast.
Sorry, Etain, could you make
enough
sure
stuff in the kitchen.
between you? I don't know how this is done, but what is a nice dish that she would perhaps like from around here?
I'll find out the specials for around here.
What would you recommend?
Generally, something that's not too, something you don't have to wash your face after eating. So, not something with loads and loads of sauces. Chicken wings are right out, let me tell you.
Especially, I don't know. Okay,
And-
right. If I go to the shop with Argen, perhaps you two can sort this out, and I will come back with some flour.
And he will endeavour to owe you many favours.
Right.
He will endeavour to pay you back, won't you?
I will, always. Thank you, my friend.
It's fine. We already know what we're doing. You go overthink somewhere else and not be stressing us out. And we got this. It's fine.
So, Malzaf and Argen, you leave Mauritius to go shopping?
Yeah.
Is Mauritia on the way out? Oh no, I need to get flowers first. I need to get flowers first.
Right, so Argen and so you all finish your breakfast. It comes closer to Nalla joins in poetically. It gets to about 8 a.m. as the people have changed that are in the dining area now. Lucy and her 4 brothers leave. The 4 brothers are proper boisterous as they walk past Malzef. Lucy just gives him a little smile, and they all leave. And then a load more people come in and start eating and stuff. It's about 8 o'clock. Malzef and Argen get up and leave the building. Nalla and Etain, you are sat at the table drinking coffee or whatever it is you've got.
Yep,
Well, that was entertaining.
that was hilarious. He hasn't a clue what he's doing, does he?
Nope.
It's like I genuinely don't know what's even hard about this.
I thought at one point I was going to have to get up and sort it out for him.
I know, but could you imagine having to go up to that poor girl and go, "Listen, our friend really fancies you. Will you?" Oh,
That would
oh
have
man,
been
I haven't
funny.
had to do that in years. It would have been so funny. Oh,
Some random bloke leans in towards the table after overhearing the conversations about Malzef and stuff, and he looks at Etain and he's like, "Hello, lady." Looks up at Nalla, looks back at Etain, leans back. He goes, "Never mind, I do apologise. Enjoy your breakfast."
bye.
Lovely people.
Are you two doing anything between now and prepping for the most romantic meal of the year?
I think we should probably go make sure that Marish is not having an absolute conniption out the back, and we'll sit her down in the corner with some coffee and just see what we can sort out ourselves.
Yeah, sounds
Okay,
good.
so you're gonna help Marisha out, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. You
And,
guys go on.
yeah, and once we've done that, I'll just check with her if we can use the garden tables for a little romantic encounter for one of the boys. And we'll sort it all out. We'll clean it up afterwards. You don't even need to do it. Just drink your coffee and we'll look after it.
Thank you, Etain. Is it the same deal as yourself of the last 7 times?
Oh yeah. What's this deal then?
Oh,
I can set the tables up how you like them if you want.
oh, this isn't for me. This is for one of the lads. But
one of the younguns with you.
Yeah, Malzef has a date.
Malzef. Oh, the desert boy.
Yeah. So he's not really,
Oh, bless him.
I know, it's so cute. Like, he doesn't really know how it's done around here, so we told him we just, he asked if we could kind of help him out.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning. He's done well.
I know, right? Bless him.
Will you be requiring music, or do I need to speak to any of the lads? Would you like Luke to waiter, or?
Actually, yeah, if you wouldn't mind, that would be great.
Am I alright to use your kitchen to cook?
Oh,
food
you
for-
are indeed, Nalla. Like, your performance at the kitchen last time was outstanding, and you won the bake-off. It'll do me business really well if people see you cooking here.
Thanks. I'll make sure it's clean after.
I'll have a word with Luke and make sure he's ready and all cleaned up for you.
Thank you.
Cool. Anything else we can do for you in the meantime?
If you could give me a break and just serve that motley crew out there, that'd be great.
No problem. You sit down.
and have a drink.
Take the weight off the floor.
She's halfway sitting before you've even answered. She takes the coffee and takes the apron off, and Nalla, you go about working the kitchen. Etain, you go about working the people.
Mm-hmm.
Etain, you earn 3 gold and 2 silver.
Cool.
And however you see fit of earning that. Right, so you guys carry on doing that. Right, Argen, Malzef. You put her out into the street. It's a street you've been down a few times. It's not as busy as it was the night before, but the stalls are open, and if they're not, they're opening. There's still a fair few of the part-time ones that turned up just for the festival. Just the wooden tables with the little canvas roofs. The more mainstream ones are still about if you want to go see them. Where do you two go?
I've got a bit of a list.
Argen, I have to be back before sunrise. Sun is highest in the sky.
We will run.
Constitution check.
All right,
No, we need flowers. We definitely need flowers first, right? Let's go get flowers.
all right. So where from? Do we just pick them, or
Hey!
Snowball!
Must be a flower shop around here somewhere. We'll start asking people where the flowers are.
In the field.
There is a young couple holding hands. They've got small daisies in the girl's hair and the boy's hair. They look very much in love. They look a little bit merry. You perceive that they're probably a little bit cheeky drunk from the night before on the festivities. They're just pottering along, and you bump into them and you ask where the flowers are. They say on the floor. Look, they're all around you. We've got daisies.
No, I mean like a flower store. You can buy like a bunch of flowers.
Oh, I think. And he looks at his other half, and she's sort of like, hey, flowers. Ooh. He's like, oh yeah, I love it when she talks poetry. The flowers are just up there. If you go past near the dancing area, there's a store there selling the flowers.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Cheers. I'll put it off in that direction.
Cool. So, Sendraks,
Yo.
it's the next morning, basically, after the demon fight. Yep. They all settled down. Everyone had a pint. Everyone went to bed. You remained in the tavern. Yeah?
Yeah.
They've all woke up the next morning, had breakfast. You weren't in your bedroom. I'm about to introduce you. Okay?
Okay.
So, Malzef, Argen, you put her up. You get into the dancing area that was before. The high pole that was there is actually now laid on the floor. It's not up anymore. The stage is still there, but there's no people on it. There's people around it, chinwagging and stuff, but there's not the mass of folk that were there before. And true to the drunken lad's word, there is a flower stall. Stood at the flower stall is a 6'6" silver scale, flat cap wearing dragonborn. In conversation with a halfling chap who stood on a high box, and the one you know as Sendraks has a very large daffodil in his hand. 3, 2, 1, you're in the room.
Sendraks? What are you doing here?
Got a flower.
I came to knock for you. I came to knock for you on your room, but you were not in. And
Clearly, it was out shopping. He's on the same page, Malda. We're here to buy flowers.
It was a beautiful morning. It felt like a morning to get out and buy flowers on.
Ah, perfect. We had a similar thought.
That's weird.
What?
Sendraks, Malda's got a date.
I have.
And I upset someone, so I need to buy flowers as well. So.
Okay. Who? What? Wait. What? Who's your date?
I met
Who's upset?
I met a wonderful woman in Mauritius at breakfast. Her name was Lucy, and she had the most wondrous ginger hair. She is beautiful, but her family a bit boisterous. But I'm going to buy her flowers, and we're going to lunch, and it is going to be fantastic. And Nalla is cooking for us, and Etain is sorting out the table in the garden, and it is going to be fantastic.
You can tell he's very excited, but we are on a time limit, Malda.
Oh, we are. What flowers should I be buying?
The little halfling chap's got curly blonde hair. He's middle-aged looking, but he's a halfling. You don't really know how the age. And he's like, "Morning, boys."
Good morning.
You can't go wrong with roses. Roses are solid.
Roses.
Everyone likes roses.
I do have roses. Little bouquet of roses in his hand.
What
Bunch of flowers.
What color? What color would you like? Are they different colors or?
Red, blue,
Red.
white, pink, orange, purple. I can do any colour you want.
I should have asked her
Red.
what her favorite color was.
Red is a colour of passion, though, Malza.
It is. It is. Perhaps, and that is you decide. You decide.
Sort of the colour of her hair, so it might,
That is very true.
You want ginger roses?
Ginger, perhaps not. Perhaps that is too strange, or
You told the large lizard man here that she had ginger hair. You want flowers the same colour as I can do ginger. Although they don't like being called ginger, it's probably more of an auburn thing or a fiery red or
Argen.
little ginger.
What would you recommend?
let's not play on the ginger thing.
All right.
It produces a single blue rose. Blue?
What color is the?
What's my friend? That's it. What's different? What's out there? My friend, he's a little bit different.
What's out there? Oh, there's many things out there. Cruel's there's castles, there's queens, there's kings, there's lords, there's hills.
No. You missed it. You missed. No. I meant like what's like strange, wonderful, weird.
Exotic.
Dragons, demons.
I think he means like unusual flowers. Do you have
unusual. Why didn't you say that?
Do you have?
You humans don't have to talk a lot of rubbish sometimes.
I apologize.
Out there, flower. Are you wanting to impress her, marry her, bed her?
I don't know. Argen.
You're asking your friend if you want to impress her, marry her, bed her. This is a strange game.
Let's go with what's the bed her option.
The bed her. Wow. I give you the green hornet, and he whips out this flower that is bright pink. There is not a speck of green on it, and it's a bit of a cross between a lily. It's a cross between a lily and a daisy, and it's bright pink petals with a dark pink centre.
What do you think?
Perhaps that is jumping to assumptions.
Why is it
She's
called
not gonna know. She's not gonna know what the flower
All
means.
you do is mush it in with some fire whiskey. Give her it. She'll fall in love with you in bed straight away. Done.
I didn't mean like. I didn't mean like.
No.
Like that. I meant like. What about the press?
The impress. Yes.
Ooh, a rainbow rose. Ta-da! Produces a rose, and it's red, blue, green, yellow. I don't look at many rainbows there are, love.
There's a song.
That's what I call the roses, right, motherfuckers.
Wake Sam and Dom up. Go and wake Sam and Dom up.
Fireball it, so you all die. Whatever you cook with this shit.
Right.
It's a multicoloured rose.
Miles F, I would take a bunch of those. They look good.
A bunch of them. How many? So like 6 or
The magic number's 38.
38.
What?
That's huge.
How much is a single one?
A single rose?
Yes.
Silver.
Silver. Perhaps I take 5.
4 gold.
Can I buy 5 single roses, please?
That'll be 5 silver.
There we go. Thank you very much.
Why is it called the Green Hornet?
Perhaps, have you ever traveled in the desert? Because that is a similar bargaining skills.
It's very rude. Your large lizard friend asked a question.
Sorry.
Sendraks, you need to speak up.
I don't know why my mic's so quiet. Fucking thing.
That's it.
Look at the ceiling.
Move the camera. That'll sort your mic out.
Why is it called? Why is it called the Green Hornet when it's not green?
What do you mean it's not green?
I thought you said it wasn't green.
He said
It's not green. But what's wrong with you? Why should it be green?
Well, look, it's called the Green Hornet.
Yes, because hornets are green.
You've got me there.
Right. I'm just going to stare at him holding the daffodil and looking confused. I've really got nothing.
It's 1 silver for the daffodil, my lizard friend.
I'll pay him a silver for the daffodil.
Thank you.
Pleasure
very
doing
much.
business with you.
Thank you very much. For
My friend, I've got to make an apology. What's the best
It's
flower?
okay, I forgive you.
No, I've got to make an apology, and I'm getting some flowers. What would you like? What would you say the best flower
My
is for
favourite
an
flowers
apology?
are rose red lilies.
No. I'll take 30 out of them, mate, please.
30? Hey, rose red lilies. Nice one. 7 gold.
Done. There you go.
Oh, I'm having a cracking day today. It's only 8:45.
Right. Cool. I'm leaving this store promptly.
Argen walks off. Malzef, Sendraks, do you follow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we've lost Noodle. What are you doing?
Argen, you said you have a few more things, or
If we haven't got time, I'll do them later. But
I wonder if
What tonight?
you want some?
I
Need some
wonder if,
fancy clothes?
Oh, you think what I am wearing is not appropriate, or?
No. I mean, like maybe some fancy clothes.
Perhaps. Well, she's seen me like this, and I'd rather
I
not.
don't know.
I'd rather not.
She seems like a down to earth type of gal, though, doesn't she?
But if I wear something and it, I'm used to disguising myself like this. If I would rather not compromise that if it's possible.
Can we get you a fancy disguise?
Perhaps if I make it through lunch, I could progress onto that Argen or Sendraks. But for now, I'd feel comfortable like this.
Okay. I do need to pick up something though. If we're not getting suits, I do need to pick up something.
If we pass a stall that has desserts, perhaps I could pick up something. Well, so Nalla is cooking, but perhaps I could pick up something from my homeland. I believe there are a lot of different travelers and stalls around here. We have a sweet dish called Zak Lava.
Right.
I could perhaps pick up some of this to introduce some of my culture.
Okay. Well,
What is your store that you need to go to, or
I need to pick up a loot.
a loot?
Yes.
Okay. Like the what is it? Is it like the instrument or?
Yeah, a little instrument thing. Little.
Okay, so we wander to the stalls and see what we can find.
Okay.
Okay, so you come across. Do you go to one of the music stores that's a part-time shack, or do you go to one of the more permanent fixtures?
I was going to pop to the one I went to before. The one with where I got the flute from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me... Was that Gildano's or Rose?
Gildano is
The magic shop.
Magic shop.
The magic shop, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so a bit raw. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go back to the shop where you met Ro the elf, and he has his clothing lines everywhere, different robes and shirts and trousers. And on one far wall is several musical instruments: lutes, flutes, triangles, guitars, little drums, big ones, small ones as big as your head.
I walk up to the guy at the counter. Raw.
Good morning.
How you do? I'm
fine.
off to purchase some of your wares.
What would you be interested in?
Well, since we're here, actually, my friend over here's got a date. Don't know if you could help him look a bit more, a little bit fancier.
I'm not sure any of my clothing will fit the huge halberd-wielding lizard.
No, not the lizard. Sorry, the gentleman that's looking shifty at the back.
Ah, the desert chap.
The desert.
Argen, I said I do not want clothing.
It's okay.
Just leave I'm comfortable in this.
In my professional opinion, what you are wearing is a little bit sandy and travel worn. If you are to impress a lady, a chap, a orc, then I suggest you at least be cleaner when you present yourself.
Perhaps I will bear that in mind, but for now I feel comfortable in these. So, Argen, if you like to buy your things, and we shall.
Okay. I'm here to buy a loot as well for myself.
Pick one off the wall, my friend.
Just pick a basic looking loot.
So you pick a loot off. It's made out of a very thin ash wood, dark. You pluck the strings. Give me a performance check.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a good one. 5.
You pluck the strings and you're like, and it's like dang, 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 dang.
Maybe a different one. Maybe a different one off the wall.
maybe a more expensive one. Maybe something that fits your skin.
Hang on, we need to stop. With
Ross.
Literally, every time I went dang, ding, dang, our lass farted. She literally played her ass like a shit loop. You know what I mean? This is why romance like this don't work.
It's like we had a shit loot in the game and a shit loot. Oh.
I mean, she's dedicated to the immersion. It's unbelievable. So yeah, that one doesn't quite ring in your ears as you wish it to.
I'll try the next one down.
So you go across the next one, and it's a cedar wood loot. The strings are a bit the string that's used is a bit paler. Give me a performance check.
17.
This is the one. This is ding 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 ding.
Julie loot's on. My friend, I'd like to buy this one.
Ah, may I?
Yeah, sure.
He takes it off you, and he plays a very soft. You immediately know elven tune, and you can feel. You feel a wave of arcane energy come over you, and you feel warmth. And it's a good choice, my friend. And he gives you back. That will be 8 gold.
8.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said 80. No, 8.
I'll take 80.
I haven't got that, so you can have 8.
There's your box.
There you go. I give the guy 8 gold.
You want the squash?
Thank you. He gives you a little pick to play the strings. He goes, and on the house.
Ah, sir, you're a scholar and a saint. Thank you. Right. We are prepared.
It's now about 9:15 by the time you finish looking at that.
Right. No, that's you good? Need anything else? Oh, you want your pudding, right?
Zach Lava.
Yeah.
So as you leave, I'm assuming you're looking for desert folk looking shops.
Yeah, or pastry ones, and see if they have an equivalent.
Yep. So the permanent bakeries, none of them seem to have the delicacies of the desert.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. None of them seem to have the delicacies of the desert, but there is outside the immediate pastry bakers across the way from where the armour smiths and that are, and it's called Bregg's. Just outside it are several stalls, and they are clearly the travelling cuisine that have come into the festival week. There are foods from the north, the west, the east, the desert lands in the south. There are very strange and colourful designs to the way the pastries are made, all on each individual stalls, and you see immediately a quite portly gentleman with a dark beard, well oiled, and his hair under a turban, human, dark skin, real dark olive skin. And you see upon his stall the food of your people.
Wander over.
He's about 5'6". The closer you get, you can see he's got a big. He's a fat bastard, but he looks happy as a pig in shit.
That's what you want in a baker, though, in fairness.
Never trust a skinny baker.
Or a doctor whose office plants are dead.
That as well. While we're on the subject. Good morning, fellow desert dweller.
Good morning, my friend. I was wondering if you perhaps had some zaklava that I got purchased.
Zaklava. I have just eaten 3 myself. Beautiful, I tell you, beautiful.
It is probably not a strong breakfast treat, but...
Zaklava is my favorite.
I like it. Could I perhaps purchase some?
Sorry. I apologize. Get down, Zachary. Get down. I apologize, my friend. It's my pet gecko. He likes the zaklava a lot. He's an angry lizard. I apologize.
All right.
What kind of lizard make that sound?
An angry
It's a
one.
gecko. Mating call. He obviously saw the Dragonborn and thought he was Giles, he's painting with his beard.
Yes, could I perhaps purchase a few pieces, please?
You can indeed. And he picks up a tray of it, and he holds a tray up, and he goes, but not this one.
Perhaps that one over there, and I put it on a table.
And he's like, yes. Would you like it wrapped? Is it for yourself now? Maybe we could have one together. Here, look. Yeah, and he gives you a zaklava. Your friends. Mr. Luthman, would you like some zaklava?
I eat the piece that he gives me. Thank you very much.
It is fucking delish, mate.
Oh, this is...
Like-
did you make this yourself?
That's Washams, mate, at midnight. Argen, do you take some zaklava?
Yeah, I'll have a bit.
You eat it. It is delicious. Lad, Daffodil Man, would you like some Sendraks? Some Sendraks? I promise you, it is not a piece of you I am trying to feed yourself to yourself. It is just a delicacy. Mr. Daffodil Man, would you like some zaklava?
I'll pass. Thank you.
Yes, it's a good choice.
Did you make this yourself?
And he eats the one he was offering Sendraks. Did I make it myself? Yes, I did. But a little secret. My Zach, my gecko, he helps me.
As long as it tastes good, I love it. I would like to take a tray.
A tray? Oh, are you hungry? Maybe we could eat it together.
It is for myself and a lady friend.
Ooh,
I know.
a lady. You would give my zaklava to a lady?
Yes.
A lady friend? I see.
Yes,
It is it is 9:30 in the morning, my friend.
It is for lunch.
For lunch? Oh, well, that's okay. She's going to be awake all day. You cannot give a lady friend of yours a tray of zaklava.
No, a little bit, but I would take the tray, and if there's any left over, I'll share it around.
Oh, it's good. Share it. Tell them that you bought it from me.
Yes. What is your name? Sorry.
What would you like to call me? Hey, the Zach man, yes?
Mr. Zaklava,
Thank
obviously. Yes, if I could take the tray.
Would you like it wrapping so it's nice for your lady friend to open?
Yes.
Would you like a pink ribbon?
Sure. Yes.
Unlucky, I only have blue. My apologies.
Blue is my favorite color anyway.
Oh, good. I only have pink. I apologize.
Pink is much better than blue. I changed my mind.
Oh, I like you. You should be a trader, my friend. It's good.
I did.
You give me? And he goes, I apologize. One of them fell on the floor. And he just takes one of the Zaklavas off the tray and eats it. Don't do it. The other 11, they are beautiful. She won't even know. It's fine. I'll give you a discount for the one on the floor. Oh, sure. There goes another one, my friend.
Get it off him. Get it off him.
He wraps the remaining 10 into a little box with a pink ribbon and a little blue bow into the pink ribbon. See? I have pink and blue all along.
I like it.
You are the strangest man I have ever met.
What is strange about him, Argen?
Yes. This coming from the man with a lizard for his face. Oh, sorry, wrong one.
It's exactly what I'm talking about.
What?
Can you play that? Can you play that?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Not 20.
Arabian night, like an Arabian night.
That only happens when everyone in him.
So many bad ways. Yes, it's a very good song. I like it. You should join the Wandering Ravens, my friend. They could do with someone with your talent.
Really?
What do you call that? What's that song called? Natural 20. It's a good song. So, anything else I can help you with, my friends?
This is it. Thank you very much.
Remember, if you're ever about in the desert lands, just look for Mr. Zaklava.
I will.
This is Zach.
I will let people know how good you are, Zaklava is.
Oh, thank you, but not this one. It's gone.
Thank you very much.
Good morning. Goodbye. Come again.
Goodbye. Back to Mauritius.
You're back to Mauritius. It's about 10 o'clock.
As we get closer to Mauritius, I nudge Argen. I am like, you see what? We did not pay for that. That in the desert is a well-known tactic. But perhaps here we go. Let's go.
What the hell happened there?
That is trading, my friend. Is this not how it is everywhere?
No.
Your trading to us is strange and peculiar. So in the desert, we quite often deal.
I've seen strange and peculiar, and then there was that.
In the desert, we quite often deal in favors, but more and more we have to deal in gold because of your people. I say your people. I mean people.
What do you mean your
Sorry. I mean people further north. People.
Because we all look alike, don't we?
I'm sorry. I'm
Four
sorry.
guys in white hoods come out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You deal in gold and money, and we deal in.
That's fine. You're the one that paints his face to look like me, mate. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to blend in with. I'm sorry. But in our lands, we deal in favors. So, for example, there he has given me the baklava, but as a favor, I will let everybody know how good it is. I will tell them, go to Mr. Baklava.
I get it.
That is trading. That is real trading. That is a lesson that I will teach you. You teach me how to date, and I will teach you the ways of.
When it comes to traders, I'm not a people person. I just like to pay them and get gone. Because every single one of them around here is an absolute lunatic.
Perhaps take some Zaklava to trading next time. It enhances. If people get eat it, there's a lot of sugar in it, and it enhances the mood.
Okay. Well, I will endeavour to try that.
You do feel quite cheery after eating the Zaklava.
We should see what
my old racism.
We should see how Etain and Nalla has done. I am sorry, my friend, for saying.
So it's just after 10 as you enter Mauritius. Etain and Nalla, you've been rushing around. There's still no sign of Elantara.
You've been rushing around. Nalla is just in her element. She's got every hob on the bloody oven going. Like she's got the two young'uns that are helping out in the kitchen. They are in sync, making sandwiches, buttering bread, cutting meat, preparing fruit. Nalla is just breezing around there. You, Etain, anyway, have never seen someone at 8 foot, 300 pounds with such grace in such a small, confined area. You don't mention the tiny apron on her and the tiny little white hat on her head. I mean,
would she have an apron on each leg?
Just wrap. She's got a small child clinging onto her hand. And Luke's in and out, running around. It's as though he's had 12 pieces of baklava already this morning. And he's rushing around serving people, helping Etain. Etain is just breezing in and out of the customers. That sounds bad. I'll reword that. She's working the customer. There we go. She's working the customers smoothly. You get another 3 gold, 2 at a time. You get another 3 gold a turn.
Cool.
As Sendraks and Malzef and Argen all enter the dining room area, you get a mixed vibe of people that don't know anyone, and half the room knows Etain. You don't see Nalla, but every time the kitchen door swings, you just see a hulking beast.
A hulking Gordon Ramsay.
Get that fucking...
Is Marisha knocking about, Eddy?
Marisha is knocking about. She is living it large. She's now out in the main dining room. She's walking around like a lady of leisure. She's got a thin stemmed glass in her hand with a red liquid in it. It's the size of Nalla's hand. It's fucking it's like a bottle of wine in this fucker. And she's just having a sip now and then, and she's like, "Oh, how you doing?" 10:15 in the morning.
This is going to be a difficult.
Argen. She gives you a little. She grabs onto your cheek and she's like, "Look at you, you little bardic bastard."
Hello, Marsh.
I'm not sure this is his best example for Luke.
I did. I wanted to apologise about the coffee this morning.
The coffee? Oh, don't worry. I forgive you for spilling it.
I did, yes. Here you go, and I pass her the flowers.
Oh, and she breathes them deep and nearly falls over.
I'll try and catch her a little bit.
Thank you. Why? There is a lot of them. There is a lot of them. Can you hold them? Like I'm trying to drink, and yeah, I've got.
Put them on your desk at the front. How about that? I'll put them on the desk.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I'll put them out.
Sendraks.
Yeah,
Which one's he again?
that's me.
No, the one with the flowers. You're such a funny. She tries to give your cheeks a little squeeze, but like can't quite grip because of the scales. She's like, "Oh, you're smooth."
All right.
Are you married, Sendraks?
No.
No. Shame. Anyway, and she just wanders off.
What is going on?
Argen, you go to the front desk. You put the flowers down.
I take a little scrap of.
Take up half the desk.
Take a little scrap of paper out my coffee-stained journal, and just write, "Very sorry about this morning from Argen, the human one," and just put that on the flowers, and then leave.
Cool. What are you doing?
Etain? Is Etain there?
Yeah, Etain's there. Oh, she was there.
That's what I was saying. Marisha. Marisha. Did Etain ask about perhaps getting a table out in the garden?
Yes, she wants it like her usual setup. So
like her usual setup.
Yeah, Etain uses the old garden many times. You know what I mean? She's quite the sophisticated lady.
Say no more. Please, say no more. Is it set up, or can I and my friends here?
Just go. And she points at a door that's just at the side of the kitchen. She goes, "Just go through there to the garden." Yeah, we've give it the Etain. You'll love it.
Perfect.
The
I go through the door.
So you go through the door and it leads out into a garden that is about 30 feet by 30 feet. It's a big old garden lawn. There's a single table in the middle. There is a candle on the table, even though it's like 10:15 in the morning. There's a thick candle on the table. Across to the left of it, as where you're looking, there is a small stage with a chair. Looks like somebody would perform there, where there's like a wooden music stand. And then towards the back of the lawn, there is a grown archway. So like someone's put a wooden grid of archway and then let flowers and stuff intertwine with it and grow over it with a bench, a swing bench.
I like it. It's smooth. Etain, fancy finding you out in the garden.
Etain's in the garden.
Yeah, just making sure everything's.
Marisha said this is the usual setup for you.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, you're gonna love this. So, have you had a chance to have a look around?
I got some flowers.
See where everything is.
I show her the rainbow roses.
Oh wow! Oh, she's gonna like those.
And then I got
Pretty unusual.
I got some zaklava as well, which is like a dessert from from Surut, my homeland.
Oh, nice. I don't think you need any help from us. You got this. So just
Argen has been with me the whole time, but the zaklava were my idea. I figured it would perhaps show a bit of like my own culture.
There you go. That's exactly what you need to do. Oh, so excited for you.
Do you know what Nalla is cooking? Or
I do, but I'm not going to tell you because that would spoil the surprise.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, right. I'll trust you two. Thank you very much for this. This is wonderful.
It's not a problem. What else are friends
I
for?
believe Argen has bought a lute to play. And what can we get Sendraks doing?
What?
I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest.
Perhaps if we give him a lot of water, he can stand and look like he is squirting the water out of his mouth like this. I hope he did not hear that.
You're suggesting asking one of our friends
sorry, Sendraks.
act like a water feature?
I was just trying to think of something to... I need people around me, just in case she tries to kill me.
Okay.
We will be within earshot.
Malzeth, you are overthinking this. It's going to be fine.
I'm just nervous, Yeah.
If she doesn't like what you have to say, she'll probably just empty her drink over your head and walk out. She's not going to try and murder you.
Drink. Okay. Drink. We have drink. What am I? I'm not expected to drink alcohol, am I? Or
it might help.
Well, it might help, but it's early in the day, so
I do not trust anything after the whiskey. Perhaps could we get? I'm hoping you and either you or Sendraks to bring things out, and you can judge as to whether I need this alcohol and give me certain nods as you bring stuff over.
I can do that. That sounds grand.
Well, Luke is going to be serving table as well, so
I'm not sure I want to take advice of him, but I have a feeling that he actually might be pretty good at it. So why not? Let's get this, let's get this going. All right.
What time is she doing that?
She is turning up when the sun is at its highest, so I'm assuming midday.
About an hour and a half.
Perfect.
Right.
like the thing is, if you want her to like you, you want her to like you as yourself, not you pretending to be someone who drinks or whatever. So just be natural about it, like, you know.
Should like me as myself. Should I lose the?
Wait until you
God.
trust her before you do that.
That is.
But I mean, in terms of like what you like, you don't drink alcohol, so don't pretend to drink alcohol, or don't feel like you need to pressure yourself to.
Okay.
You're seriously overthinking this. It'll be fine.
I will try and give you certain nudges as perhaps if you think that I am stumbling my words, but she is insisting that we drink alcohol, you could bring over something that looks like alcohol, or
No, don't
no?
pretend. No,
Okay,
honestly,
okay.
maybe don't drink.
All right. I will perhaps try it. If she
Look,
insists.
if she tries to pressure you into drinking alcohol or anything like that, then she doesn't respect your opinion, and that's not something you want to get involved with, because that just brings lots of other problems further down the line.
All right. Okay.
There you go.
I will spend the next hour getting myself looking slightly prettier through my little head wrap.
I will spend the next hour practicing loot on the little stage.
Jesus. Okay. So, you're going to be playing the lute. Yep. Malzef will obviously be entertaining Lucy. Sendraks, what are you doing?
I am going to be an unassuming giant silver butler.
In a flat cap with a daffodil.
In fact, I shall put my daffodil in my flat cap.
Good lad.
Oh.
Fuck me. Nalla, and you're chefing it, yeah? Cool. And Luke will help Sendraks. So about an hour passes, gets to about 11:30, and the four lads from before that you noticed, Malzef, brothers, they're all rocking. The two auburn-haired ones, they go sit where they were sat this morning. The one with the ponytail and the short hair, they come up to you, and the one with the ponytail's like, oh, Southlander.
The name is Mazeth.
Nice one. So our Lucy's coming, and she's done her set up right nice and pretty for you. So don't be putting out on first date.
What do you mean by putting out?
Let's not mess about now, all right? Don't be putting out. Don't be getting too drunk.
Okay.
No funny business, all right? We don't want no more babies rocking around here. There's 4 brothers enough as it is. They ain't paying for our Lucy. Feed more mouths either.
Yes. Okay.
Right, we're going to be set over there. And if she starts screaming, we're coming through, we're going to smash that pretty little face into yours, all right?
Yes.
Right, and if she asks, we were dead nasty, all right?
You were the best, the kindest. Thank you.
Good lad. He pats you on the back, quite a bit over firm.
Argen.
Yes.
Go and sit down.
What's up? What's up?
What is it? He said I should not. So he said I should not drink alcohol too much, which is a good thing anyway. But
Okay.
he said I should not put out. What?
Don't worry about it. We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
Okay. But just
We will cross that bridge.
if it starts to look like I'm doing whatever he said and it is wrong, just make me stop.
How many is there?
There's 4 of them. And
4 of them. Okay.
I feel like
fine,
if I mess
fine.
this up, he's going to hurt me.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Okay, I'm nervous.
No, lad.
Sendraks.
No one's going to lay a finger on you, lad.
Sendraks, I'm nervous. Okay, right.
Don't worry about it.
I think she's going to be here soon.
Blow yourself up. Look,
Right.
Luke comes running into the dining room and sees you lot there, everyone but Nalla, who's in the kitchen. And he's like, Mr. Wizard, Mr. Malzef.
Luke.
There is a young lady here. Her name is Lucy, and she looks very pretty, and she's got fiery hair, and she wants to see you. She says you are getting her dinner in the garden of Etain.
Yes. Okay. Take me to her, please.
Take you to her. Follow me. And he runs off back towards the door.
I'll start playing the lute.
You're not in the garden. Argen just cracks it out. Bang. Performance check, Argen.
What?
Performance check.
Oh, okay. I thought I was in the car. I told you I was outside.
Does he get advantage for practicing all this time?
This is in the dining room. Eh?
All right.
17.
17. The people that sing it, even the four brothers, you're like, no, final countdown, all that bullshit. And the brothers are like, yeah. And everyone's sort of just like tapping their arms, just listening to you piss about on the loop. Right, Malzef, you go to the front door. Lucy stood there. She's still in blue, but now she's in a long blue dress instead of a shirt and trousers. She's got a, it's not gold, but it's a yellowy gold rope around her waist just to accent her hips. And her hair is tied back in a single braid, and she has a ring of daisies in her hair. And she has a silver bracelet on each wrist. And she gives you like a little courtesy. And she's like, well then, Malzef, you want me lunch?
You look absolutely wonderful.
Where are you taking me?
I have, well, my friends have helped me prepare the garden. If you would like to come this way.
The garden?
Yes, I figured outside might be quite nice.
Oh well, look at you. And she just puts her arm out for you to link in with.
Yes. I take it.
So stiff. And as she says stiff, she giggles to herself.
Okay. I apologize. This way.
Lead on. Luke's looking at it and he's like, ooh!
Right. I take it to the garden.
So as you're taking her to the garden, Luke stood next to her. And he's just like, so Lucy, are you and Malzef boyfriend and girlfriend? Are you and Malzef's girlfriend now? Malzef, are you her boyfriend now? You can have that. You can have kids.
I grab Luke by the scruff of the neck and push him into the kitchen.
Etain. Bye. So you lead her through the dining room. Lucy stops and she goes, is that your friend with the loop?
Yes.
He's very good. I quite like this countdown of the final. It's very nice. It's good.
He's going to play for us in the garden. He was warming up.
Look at you, a musician as well. Can't lead on.
Through here, this way.
Right. So you take her into the garden, and well, it's all set up. The garden's there. Argen, you follow through.
Yeah. I got a stage.
Argen follows through. Stood next to the table is a 6'6". Thank you guys. See you. Silver scales. Looking all prim and proper. He's got a flat cap on and a daffodil in the flat cap. And he stood at the table with a tray with 2 glasses on it. Your table's set up. Argen makes his way over to the little musical area. You don't see Nalla, she's in there, and you don't see Luke or Etain because she's got him in a headlock somewhere in the dining room.
I am washing it. I'm making sure he's washed behind his ears because he's not serving tables if he hasn't washed his face. And then I'm getting a nice clean name.
She's got him by the ears in the kitchen sink, scrubbing him.
So once that's all sorted out, clean aprons and ready to actually serve up lunch.
Cool. So Lucy's like, Malzef, this is your show.
Can I offer you a drink?
You can.
Would you like? What would you like?
I would like. What's good to drink around here? I've never been to Cruel before.
My friend Sendraks here is very good with drinks.
She looked across to the enormous physical presence, and she's like, and she sort of half hides behind you, not fully, just enough to put you in front of her and him.
I will do my level best as
hello, Sendraks.
As Malzef is talking about me, and I will try and give a knowing look.
He's good with.
Can I ask Sendraks, what are you?
I am a dragonborn.
So you're not a lizard man?
No, I'm not. No, you are indeed the first person to actually bother to ask.
You are, yes. Well, it's quite obvious, I think. You're a lot more noble looking than the lizard folk.
That's very kind of you.
We have a lot of lizard folk in Ravenholm.
I can't say I've met any lizard folk myself, but I am reassured by your what you have said that I will know them should I meet them.
Okay. She gives like a little curtsy. What would you suggest?
I will give a little bow, and I will sort of usher the tray in their direction. I've got these drinks.
Now, suck up and fuck off. Last orders at the bar, right, love? Thank you. She takes one of the glasses from the tray. It's got a clear liquid in it.
I take the other.
She cheers. She clinks them together. She drinks hers and she goes, water, nice. You've gone all out there, Malzef.
Did you? Sorry, I figured before we eat, we had water to cleanse the mouth, and then Sendraks here is going to fetch something alcoholic.
Right, you are.
Yes.
Thank you, Sendraks.
I was just thinking.
Have you started playing, Argen?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I shall stomp off in the direction of the bar.
Sendraks gracefully ploughs through the garden, goes sideways through the door into the dining hall, not to be seen. You left with Lucy, and she's like, "Oh, thank you for the water." And so this is where you pull a chair out for me.
I pull the chair backwards.
She sits down in it, and she's like, "Now help me put it to the table."
I push it in slightly.
Not too tight.
Sorry. I then walk round and sit opposite her.
Give me a dexterity save.
Oh, jeez. Dexterity save?
Yep. Not save, sorry, check. Just a check.
All right. Let's go. 17.
As you go to sit, the chair moves backwards slightly, but you just catch it and sit on it. And you look back at Lucy, she's laughing.
Sorry. Yes. So, you are from Ravenholm.
Yes.
I haven't heard much about. My friend Argen, who is playing the music for us, he is also from Ravenholm. I have not heard a huge amount about it. We have only just met, but perhaps you could describe it to me, or.
You wish to know about Ravenholm, and you have a friend from Ravenholm.
We have only just met, really. We haven't had a huge amount of time to chat, and I would like to hear it from your point of view.
Ravenholm is, from the outside, appears to be quite dark and gloomy. The weather is terrible in Ravenholm. That's why not many people speak of it as a sunny, bright place. But once you're in the past the walls and into the cities of Ravenholm, they are beautifully crafted. The architecture is tall and strong. It's quite wonderful, really. The High Lord and the High Lady, they look after Ravenholm a lot, and you get to meet so many dwarves from the city of Azerite in the north. They're such. I love the dwarves. They're such lovely people.
Eddy, do I hear any of the Ravenholm reference?
Perception. Give me a perception check.
Perception 15.
Yep, you hear snippets enough to piece together more or less what I just said.
Okay. I'll start playing some Ravenholm classic. Just gently.
I like it. He's wingman in. The fuck is going on with that guy? So Argen cracks out into a soft melody of the lands of Ravenholm. It's quite upbeat but soft. She immediately recognises it and pays more attention to Argen than you at this moment in time. And she's got a smile on her face. She exchanges glances with Argen. She gives a little smile to Argen as just recognition of the song and the effort he's putting in. And he plays that incredibly performance check.
There we go. It's a 12.
He plays that as well as most. It's nice. Been a while. My brothers try to sing it all the time, but they ruin it with their loud mouths.
Your brothers are kind. They spoke to me. They are very, very kind people.
Give me a deception check.
Just happens to be my forte. 18.
Oh,
Nice.
well, I did ask them to be nice too, so it's good to know that they were. So, Malzef, you come here often?
Do I come here to crew or?
Yes. Well, not. Well, do you come to this garden often? How many?
This is
I thought you were
the
new
first. This is the first time that I have been in the garden, and I am very new to crew as well. I am.
What did the little boy mean when he said the Garden of Etain? Is it a special garden? Is it named after somebody heroic, or?
Well, it is named after my friend Etain.
There's a garden named after her.
Yes, she's a wonderful person too. I have only just met her, similar to my
How
friend
wonderful.
Argen. On a scale of 1 to yourself, probably about halfway.
Wow. On a scale of 1 to yourself.
Oh my god.
Mic drop.
Hector, why is Lord Silver stabbing Zabia?
I'll start killing her brothers now, shall I?
Lucy looks at you a little bit confused and she's like, I'll take that as a compliment.
Sorry, I'm trying my best.
So do you reckon now's a good time to come out with the first course?
Yes, so serving. Nalla, what have you sent out for first course?
I have no idea.
Well, you best make some up, role play.
Wrong cocktail.
2 Kinder eggs.
You've had like 2 hours to think of it.
You got one job, love.
I made this stuff. I don't know what it is.
Starter for 2. Go on, go. Soup. Give me a cooking check.
Oh god.
So roll a
There we
d20
go.
plus 2.
Plus 2?
Yep.
Why am I flashing? 14.
16. Oh, nice, not bad. So, what's the soup? Etain, is it you and Luke serving?
He's setting up the cutlery. I'm bringing out the food.
You'll bring out the food he's sent up cutlery now.
And he's under very strict instructions not to open his mouth or he's not getting any dessert.
Okay. Okay. So, what soup is it?
Leek and potato.
Leek and potato. A delicacy in the Goliath lands.
It's all the stuff you can
So,
do.
so then you gather up the tray with 2 bowls of leek and potato soup on it, and the smell of it's actually really nice. Even if you're into leek. Luke just goes off ahead here, and he's like, "I promise, Etain, I'll be very good and very quiet, and I won't tell them that you told me I had to be quiet, otherwise you'll take my cake off me." And he goes running out. Malzef!
Luke, are you okay?
Before Etain gets here, she said that. Oh, she's here. Here's your knives and forks. I hope you have a lovely meal, and I won't be any trouble whatsoever.
Thank you very much, Luke. Thank you.
Thank you. And he's doing the most exaggerated thing ever.
I wink back. Like,
Yeah, he sort of waves at Lucy, and he walks past, and he doesn't make eye contact with Etain as he walks back into the dining hall.
I will have been to the bar while this is going on and requested fearsomely alcoholic beverages.
Fearsomely?
Yeah, because, she seems to want to have alcohol and I wouldn't want to be disappointed.
The bar area that's off to the far left of the dining room, there is a shorter than normal dwarf there. He's about 4 foot. He's got thick chestnut hair, thick chestnut beard, not kept. He's just in his little tan shirt. He stinks of ale. And he's at the bar and he's like, yeah, fearsome alcohol.
That's tasty.
Dwarven ale's tasty.
A lady's got to like it that's not a dwarf.
It's not a lady dwarf. And what sort
not
of
a lady
lady
dwarf.
is she? Am I right? Am I right? Oh, no.
You might be, I don't know.
Here, how about this? And he puts a pink liquid into a mug. Taste this. The lady will love this.
I will give it a tentative try.
Give me a con check.
Oh God!
Wow, this is what I was looking for. Clearly.
Wait, the Green Hornet. No.
And then Sendraks out of his face on absinthe appears. Great. Con check. Oh,
Is it con save or con?
Just a check. Just a check.
9.
9?
9.
Oh boy,
So
then.
you taste this, and for a brief second, the room spins at 100 miles an hour. The dwarf in front of you turns into a little bitty pixie, turns back into a dwarf, and your tongue is on fire. But being a silver dragonborn, you breathe out and it naturally cools it.
Perfect.
That's for the lady. What do you want for the gentleman? Dwarven ale?
I don't think don't. Do you have anything non-alcoholic?
There's some water behind you.
All right, then I'll take him some more.
So you take some water for him and the pink stuff for her, yeah?
Yep.
Good lad.
Christ.
Jesus. The assassin was a silver dragonborn, honest gov. So, Sendraks walks back out as Etain's putting the plates down, the ball in front of you. She gives one ball to you, one ball to Lucy. Lucy's looking at Etain, and it's like she's... give me a perception check, Eddie. Mr. Marvel.
3.
3. You just see Lucy looking at Etain. Etain, give me a perception check, Etain.
Sorry, what?
Perception check. As you're putting the soup balls down on the table.
15.
Go. You notice, not obviously, she's not trying to hide it, but she's definitely, like, Lucy is eyeing you up. There's definitely an eye of judgment, not nasty judgment. She's eyeing you up in a nice way, I suppose. Don't really
Is this in a kind of a weighing up the competition sort of sense?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Miles, if you don't see shit, you blind bastard.
It's all that pink stuff that I'm not drinking.
As you're putting the soup down, the door goes again, and the mighty Sendraks walks in, carrying a tray with 2 beverages on it.
Stomp, 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 stomp. Brought your drinks.
He puts the cup with the pink liquid in front of Lucy and the cup with the clear liquid in front of Mauser.
Thank you very
Yes.
much. Much appreciated. I take a sip of the clear liquid.
She lets you sip. Give me my dice. She takes a drink of the pink stuff.
Some kills over dead.
Fucking hell. So Lucy takes a sip. She only takes a small sip, and her eyes roll into the back of her head. Yeah, it's fucking it. Her eyes roll into the back of her head. She starts going, and she passes out.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What?
But as she passes out, her hand just goes slowly back to the table and puts the cup without spilling a drop on the table.
It's good that.
Sendraks, what have you done?
Using my loot as a magical focus, I cast healing words on on the lady.
What do you say?
What do I say?
Yeah.
I'm
you're
using
back.
I'm using my loot as a magic focus.
You got to sing for it, motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There once was a maiden from Stoneberry Hollow. She didn't talk much, but boy, could she swallow.
Oh my god!
I had a nice lance that she sat upon. The maiden from Stoneberry is also your mom.
Jesus Christ.
Of course.
Oh my God. Yeah, do your healing word, you fucking filthy animal.
You asked for that. So, you know.
What for the knock jokes? You know what I mean? How many hit points?
7.
Cool. So as Argen steps up really quickly, gets a little bit faster on his loot, lets out a beautiful song of his people, and you see her get a shimmer of gold light, and she just goes, Sendraks, thank you for the drink, but it's not for me.
I'm sorry. What would you like instead?
Maybe what Malzeff's drinking.
I immediately pass my glass across.
She drinks it. She's like, spicy.
I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
She has a drink of water.
Can I wink knowingly at Malzen?
Yeah, she doesn't see you wink.
all part of the plan.
Fucking reprobate.
Who's plan? Who's plan?
Somebody's plan. That's a dwarf.
She's. Are you joining us for lunch, or she's speaking to Sendraks in the tin?
No, we're just working. We'll take that hint.
As they leave, she kind of looks over your shoulder, Malzef, and watches them both leave. And then she takes a mouthful of the leek and tatty soup, and she's like, this is really nice.
If I told you you saw the Goliath woman that I was sat with earlier.
I mean this with no disrespect, but you can't not see her.
This is of her creation. She is a very good cook.
She's a cook.
Yes.
How does she hold the little utensils?
You should see her in the kitchen. It is quite an art form.
Is that a euphemism, Malzef?
Euphemism for what?
You're so cute. Carry on.
All right. Okay. So, what do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living? I'm a courier.
All right. Is this why? Forgive me for prying, but have you moved here from Ravenholm, or?
No. Ravenholm is a very large, not continent, but country. And, I usually just work locally, but my brothers decided to take a job to come out to Crew. Ravenholm, they are looking for worthy adventurers to deal with lizards.
I see.
If you ask me, it's just so their noble asses don't get beaten up by a bunch of savage barbarian lizards. No offense to your Dragonborn friend. He looks very different.
I'm sure he would not take offense from that. People have been calling him a lizard for a while now, and I don't think he likes it. But
he's not a lizard.
Exactly. So
it'd be like me calling you a tiefling. It's just silly.
Yeah, silly. Right. So this like I said, the soup is like I say of Nalla's creation, and you're a courier. Yes. Perfect. I just kind of go back to eating the soup.
Right. A little bit of time passes. Argen plays some more songs. Are you sticking to the Ravenholm theme?
No, I'm gonna kick it up a notch. Maybe a love.
Crank this up to 11.
Thunderstruck.
Oh, the fuck!
They're playing my song.
Yeah.
No, maybe a love song.
From Ravenholm, or are you just making one up? Don't make one up, Jesus.
I will just play a melody, a very delightful one.
Okay, the music gets very melodic and delightful. And you finish your soup, and on cue, Luke comes running in, and he's like, and he wants something. He's like, Malzef!
Yes.
Malzef!
Luke, what is
it? Is Etain behind me?
I look over. Is she behind me?
Are you behind him? Yeah.
Yep.
She is. But if we whisper like this, yes, she is.
Okay, she is. No, it's too dangerous. She's crazy.
Do you think I'm doing well?
She tried to drown me in the sink in the kitchen.
Oh no.
She's a lunatic. You gotta save me, Malzef.
Luke,
Luke, have you gotten those
Hold-
balls?
Hey,
yet?
yes, sorry, Malzef, Lucy. I hope you had a very nice soup, and I will
yeah.
take your plates now, and we will get you the next meal. It's very nice. Nalla has made it, and Etain is beautiful and wonderful. Goodbye.
Thank you, Luke. You have been great help.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk. You get me in trouble.
Sorry, I mean, yeah.
But he fucks off with the plates, and he clears the plates and stuff. And he goes. He just sort of gives a little sideways glance to Etain, puts his head down, and scoots through into the dining room. And as he leaves, Sendraks, you're back in the dining room, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Sendraks.
Yeah.
Come down here, you're miles away.
I shall kneel down for the little lad.
He's like, Etain is trying to kill me. She tried to drown me in the sink.
Why should you do that?
I'll get back to you on that. And he walks off. So, Nalla, what have you cooked for the second meal?
Lamb pasanda with dal.
Wow! Boom.
Kick this up to 11.
Oh, for the love.
So, Nalla, who was just teasing you with a leak and tatty. So Etain comes back into the kitchen and grabs the main courses, which are a delightful lamb pasanda and with dal, which is exquisite. And Etain, yeah, you take it out to him.
Mm-hmm.
Perception check, Eddy.
16.
Cool. Lucy does not take her eyes off Etain as she's walking in and setting the food.
Well, this is lamb pasanda with dal. Just top up your water there. Hope everything's going okay. Your cutlery, and I saunter back into the kitchen.
Never leaves her, never takes her eyes off her. And then as soon as she's gone, she looks back at you and she's like, so when you said Etain is, between one and myself halfway, thank you for the compliment. It's a very high compliment.
Yes, I mean it. You are beautiful. Have you had this dish before?
What is it? I've had lamb before.
It is a dish. It is a dish with many spices.
Is it anything like the drink?
No, it is not nearly as I'm assuming bad.
I think if I'd drunk too much of that, I'd have passed out.
It's Sendraks. He is a dragonborn, and then his drinks, like I say, sometimes maybe he's adapting. This is, like I say, my first time, and I'm trying to trying to impress.
Malzef, when you say it's your first time, is it your first time?
Do you mean like? I don't understand. This is my
It's
first
okay.
time.
It's okay. I do. Carry on. Carry on.
So from the south, from Surut is split into many different countries. This dish here is from the country of well, it's a large country made up of more of a. It's a few different land masses, but it's Nabat.
But we call them provinces in Ravenholm.
Provinces, yes. So it's split into these, and Nabat is one of the provinces, and their food tends to be very based on spice. And there is a city called Hush there in Nabat, and this is a dish orientated from there.
And your Goliath friend knows how to cook this.
Yes, she has one of the most amazing cooks I have ever seen.
Well, let's find out.
What?
I want to see how good it is.
19.
Rolled a
That's what I
19.
showed you.
All right, she's got another dice out. She's doing a better job.
So I rolled it. So 21.
21.
I rolled 19. You said +2.
She cuts into it. The lamb is soft. It falls apart. Lucy starts eating it, and she is delighted. Oh, this is a taste sensation. The future.
I don't know if Nalla has ever visited Hush, but she is very good at picking up recipes, I'm sure.
Do you eat some of yours, Malzef?
Yeah.
You have never in all your life, travelling around the desert lands, tasted this particular dish as good as this.
Like I paused for a second, I'm like, wow, she really
It is good.
perhaps she should visit Hush. Right.
While you two are chinwagging, Argen's playing his songs. Luke's back in the dining room with Etain and Sendraks and Nalla and that, and he's like, "Oh, please, Etain, please, just let me talk to him. I just want to talk to him, see how they're doing, see how he's getting on. I just want to see if Lucy's going to marry him. I won't be a bother. I won't get in trouble. I won't do anything wrong. Please, Etain, please."
Luke. No, because what you might put her off. He really likes her, and if you keep asking her questions.
But Malzef's really nice, and she's really nice, and maybe they could be really nice together. It'll be great.
They might, but they need to have time to work that out for themselves, Luke.
I can help them. I can help.
You don't. No, they don't need your help on this.
I can help Lucy.
Lucy really doesn't need your help. She knows exactly what she's doing, Luke.
Is it because her hair's on fire?
It's not because her hair's on fire. It's because her mind's on fire.
Her mind's on fire. That's because Sendraks gave her the dirty water from behind the bar.
No, it's because she's a very, very clever woman. She's one of the cleverest women I've ever seen. And her mind works so fast that it's like lightning, right?
Lightning.
So
Can't be safe. That's why we got to help her. What if she lightning us?
she doesn't. No, Luke, the most helpful thing you can do right now is let them work it out for themselves. And then if everything goes really well and they do get married and stuff, then you can help out with the wedding. But that's it.
You promised.
That's a big if.
Part of the wedding. If they get married, I can help out. But if they get married, I can help out with the wedding.
Yeah, I'm sure that wouldn't be a problem.
Nalla, Sendraks, your witness, Etain said I can help out with the wedding.
All right.
Good. Right. Is it when's it dessert time?
Trying to find one, not yet.
You need to wait for them to
when's
finish
dessert time?
They've only just got the food. Leave them.
Okay, I was hoping for a cheeky cake. Right, Lucy, Malzef. I don't know why I said Lucy. I'm Lucy.
Guest star comes in.
Here comes Brian from next door.
Have you? So you say you are a courier. Have you travelled many lands other than Ravenholm?
Nope.
Okay.
This is my first time out of Ravenholm, so we're sharing something together. It's our first times.
Perfect. This is
She
good.
goes a little bit rosy red, looks at you. She's in disbelief. She can't actually believe that you are a real boy.
Some might say that I'm not.
Paul,
Fireball.
Do you have any plans after you have, or you leave Cruel, or are you intending to leave Cruel anytime soon? Or?
We've to leave the advertisement with, is it Orlov, the gentleman that owns the Tommy Wasp?
Ah, yes.
Yes, we've to leave the advertisement with him from the High Lord and High Lady of Ravenholm, and then I'll be on my way back with my brothers, I assume.
It'd be a great shame to see you go. So I know Orlov very well. We did a job for him recently.
You know him very well.
Well, I say very well. I know.
Are the legends true?
I've spoken to him. We recently did a job for him. Like I say, I only just got to Cruel, but I think he's an acquaintance now.
You know, in Ravenholm, they say he's a king.
He seems a very powerful man. Not one that I would like to or ever cross. Have you seen inside the Tommy Wasp?
I visited it for a little bit yesterday, but it's a bit boisterous for me, and I've got my 4 brothers that are annoying me all the time anyway. So
I can imagine they.
I do like his dog and bear. They're very nice.
The dog is called
Tiny.
Tiny. Yes.
Yes. No, it's ironic.
Yes. I have recently, like I say, met my friends that you have seen around us, and our intentions, I believe, was to go and adventure into the world. I travelled from Surut to go and discover and learn the world, but I don't know how if I was to pursue you after this lunch, how that would be
Pursue
possible.
me?
Well, perhaps another date, or I don't know if that is too forthcoming, and I apologise if that
Yes,
is not. Sorry.
As it's your first time, Asaf, you probably should avoid saying "I'm pursuing you."
I don't know what word to use. As in,
It's flattering.
I changed the song to "Whoa, Black Betty." Whoa, Black Betty.
For fuck's sake.
This is where we laugh nicely.
Sam, you're a genius. You are a genius.
Whoa, Black Betty. Whoa.
Look, Lucy's cat up, so starts nodding her head.
Like I don't mean to offend or use such words. I more mean that I think that you are a wonderful and beautiful, amazing person, and I have only just met you, and I would like to.
Yes, some might say 4 hours ago.
And I'd like to know more, and I would like to perhaps see more of you. Whether it be
how much more?
Well, for another date, or perhaps.
I can show you my arms if you wish.
I'm not really sure what to do in this situation.
She's pissing herself as you stumble over these words.
I just mean that perhaps when I am adventuring, I could either come and see you sometime, or we could write, or I don't know.
I think that would be lovely, Malzef.
Yeah.
So if you ever do come to Ravenholm, please come and seek me out.
Whereabouts would be best to either write to you or find you, or?
There is a small town when you first enter Ravenholm. There will be your friend Argen should know the way. There's a very large wall that goes around most of Ravenholm, and you will reach where are we? Cruel. So you will reach the Eastern Gate, and at the Eastern Gate there is a small town that is immediately the other side of the gate, and it is the city of Paw, as in the paw of a dog or a cat. P-A-W.
It's a small town called Paw.
Yes.
That's perfect. I Do I write to Lucy at Port or?
You don't need to write to me. Just
Okay.
if you're ever there, then I mean, feel free if you wish to write. I'm not sure it'll get to me, but if you're ever in Port, just ask for the Valentine family.
I see. I will endeavor to do so. I use this word a lot. Argen keeps telling me not to endeavor, but that's a different story. I believe.
I never.
I do not know where our adventures will take us, and like I say, some of them might be quite dangerous. I recently, as strange as it sounds, fought a demon. This is how I met Olaf.
She leans forward, really interested, and it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon now, and she's sort of like chin on her hands and really intent on listening on the story. Black Betty's, coming to an end, and she sees little Luke coming back towards her, and she's like, "Our little friend's here." Luke walks up and he's like, "Marsh,
Look, she's not there. Really quick. What is it?
She's not there. Right.
Really
So
quick.
basically, I think you two should get married and have lots of children together and yes, Etain's gone. She doesn't know I'm saying this, so you can't tell her anything.
Right, you've got to keep whispering.
Her router's going to reboot any minute now, and then she's going to come back in. So, you two need to get married. Lucy, you need to marry him. He's really lovely, and he's lovely, and he does magical things, and he's lovely. But don't worry about his face. His makeup's great. You don't worry about his makeup.
No, Luke.
He's really lovely.
Stop. Look.
There's really loud music.
Look. All right. Look. Etain's there. Etain.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So
is dessert?
I'll take your dishes now, and I will get you your pudding. Etain will come with your pudding. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Mazaf.
Fantastic.
I shall go back, and he leaves with your dishes and stuff.
Perfect. Yes. Well, he's quite excitable.
Give me just roll a d20. Oh,
16.
you jammy cunt. Carry
on. Yes, I believe so. Our adventures could be quite dangerous, or I don't know what. Like I say, I seek adventure. I came from Surat to go on these adventures, but you, seeing you, obviously slightly changed things because of your beauty. But yes, I will come visit.
That would be that'd be very nice. Does your friend do requests?
I'm sure he would try.
Argen,
Yes.
do you know Lady in Red?
Do I know Lady in Red? Yeah, why not?
Let the dice do the talking.
Go on then. Give me a performance check.
That's what we got. It's not my greatest performance. He's got an 8.
God. So, for the first time this evening, he starts plucking the lute strings, and he's sort of leaning and he's swaying, and Argen thinks he's got it. He thinks, I know Lady in Red. So he starts playing, and he's quite confident. He's like, yeah, Lady in Red, I'm fucking bad. I know this shit. So he starts playing. She looks at you and she's like, I think Argen lied when this sounds more like the orc in red, not the lady in red.
I apologize.
It's okay. Let's not hurt his feelings. His rendition of Black Betty was exquisite.
Yes.
It was. I felt black, and I felt like I saw Betty. It was unbelievable.
Yes.
Where's Etain and these bloody puddings?
Lady in
Red. I think Luke could bring them out. I trust him enough. Perhaps Sendraks could help bring the.
I sent her a message of the desserts.
Is she coming back? Is she coming back?
For fuck's sake, internet, I blame them.
Ask her if she's coming back. Then we can wait for her to.
In the meantime, Sendraks is. Would you like another drink?
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Perhaps something a little less dragonborn this time.
Just as Luke's like leaving from clearing your place, he goes, "I'll send Sendraks in."
Thank you.
And he goes, he puts the dishes when he runs up to Sendraks. He's like, Sendraks.
Yep.
Sendraks. You're too tall. Malzef would like to speak to you about some drinks.
Right, yo.
Sendraks stomps through the garden again, towering over you both.
What can I get you?
I would perhaps for Lucy here, something alcoholic but a little bit less. Like I say, a little bit less dragonborn, perhaps. I do not want her to almost die again.
I'll be legit.
So perhaps something equivalent to ale. Is ale okay to drink with a pudding, or?
No, you can't have ale with a pudding.
What would you recommend?
Sendraks, give me an intelligence check.
I was about to say I need to roll the dice for this. I'm well out of my.
Oh, I know.
What would you recommend?
Had to improvise.
Seven.
Or perhaps, if you're struggling, you could ask Nalla what she would recommend with her dish.
I'll go ask Nalla.
What did you get? Did you get a 7? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were adding something else. Yeah, Sendraks. As far as you're concerned, you can have any drink of any any drink. Pudding's pudding, booze is booze.
Perhaps ask Nalla to recommend something.
I will go and ask Lady Nalla what she recommends.
Sendraks enters the kitchen. There is now Sendraks, Nalla, like just embodying the kitchen.
Occupy.
Yeah.
What's up?
What should they drink with the pudding?
Something sweet.
Like what?
Wine.
Ah, I've heard of that.
Right, somebody else.
It's a team effort, guys. It's a team effort.
I shall stomp off to the bar.
Sendraks gets to the bar and the dwarf there again is like, you again. Does she
Me?
like the pink stuff?
Sort of.
What are you after this time?
Wine.
Red or white?
What?
Red or white?
Which is best?
Which is best? Intelligence check.
13.
13. Oh, which do you think's best, Sendraks?
Red.
You guessed correctly. All right, red it is, lad. And he pours you two clear mugs of red wine. I'm assuming this is going on Etain's tab, yeah?
Yeah.
Sendraks now has 2 cups of wine. He takes them out.
On my tray. I've got my little tray.
On his tray, obviously. You know what I mean? Don't want to believe it. Black cap and daffodil swaying in the wind. You know?
Serious about this stuff?
Sendraks brings you 2 cups of red wine, Malzef.
2 cups?
Yeah.
What's she saying?
I
What have I missed? Sorry about that.
You are in the kitchen getting pudding.
Awesome.
Malzef has ordered wine via Mr. Sendraks.
Awesome.
And you didn't hear Luke getting his own way.
Of course I didn't. Awesome.
I I offer the glass to Lucy first.
She looks at you and she's like, you first.
Okay. I take it and I'm like, I kind of give Sendraks that look that I'm like, is this?
Just as he puts it to his lips, I turn the sword to stop. In the name of love, before you break my heart.
Performance check.
It's a 19.
Right, Malzef, as you hear Argen burst a few notes out on the lute and starts, he goes, stop! And you immediately go, there's a message in this song.
Is Lucy paying attention to him now? He's caught the.
She is indeed. She's I love this song.
I put a little bit down like that. Over there. Do I get advantage because she's not paying attention?
Nope.
10.
Cool. Yep. She's I like this song. She turns back round and there's there's enough of a mouthful missing from your cup. She's like, is it nice?
Yeah, a good choice, Sendraks. Better than your last, I believe.
She has a taste of hers and she's like,
Oh, really? Great. I'll get more.
Thank you, Sendraks. As he leaves. Sendraks walks past Luke on the way in, and Luke looks through the door, sees Etain looking at him. His head drops, and he's like, "Etain, they're ready for the pudding."
Brilliant. I bring out a tray with a selection of puddings. There is chocolate blueberry clusters, drunken strawberry, apple pie, baked apple, and chocolate covered strawberry. So they're all
next to the puddings. Marisha is going to be a millionaire by it.
fucking right, she is.
Oh wow.
Oh, finger stuff.
Wow. I would like. What would you recommend, Etain? Seeing as it's your garden after all.
To be honest, anything made by Nalla, you can't really go wrong with it. I mean, personally, I like apple. It's one of my favorite fruits generally, but that's probably because there's some really nice orchards around here. The apples tend to grow well, especially kind of the south side of town. But like I said, that's just local bias, really. It's all good.
I'll have the apple one, an 18. Yeah. I'll have the apple one.
Well, we have apple two ways, as you can see. There's apple pie and baked apple. So I put a serving of both on her plate and a little spoon. There's some whipped cream on the side, if that's what you like. I think there's some caramel sauce on the side, if that's what you prefer. They're both in the little jugs there. And Malzeth, what are you having?
I will have the same as Lucy.
I serve them up the same as Lucy then. I'll leave the jugs of like cream and caramel and stuff on the table and get myself out the way.
Thank you very much appreciated.
Etain, you go back into the room. So Malzef, as you and Lucy have the puddings in front of you, Argen's playing a song. He's just coming to the end of "Stop in the Name of Love," and he's going to bring it down a notch now. You know what I mean? While you eat the pudding, it's about 1:30 now in the afternoon, and you're just about to go in, and you hear a commotion and a crash from the dining area, like there's quite a lot going on. Etain, as you walk back into the dining area, over to near the doorway where you're coming from the corridor into the dining room area, two heavy-set white dragonborn that you immediately recognise from the last few days that have been eyeballing Sendraks. Sendraks is stood in the middle of the dining room. The customers that are in there's not as many as there was when the meal first started, have all pushed to the sides.
Marisha is got herself pinned against a wall. Luke is held by one of the Dragonborn. The Dragonborn that's got hold of Luke has got a gnarled oak staff in his hand. The other Dragonborn has 2 long swords in his hand, and he's facing off against Sendraks. The dwarf behind the bar has ducked down. Nalla's still in the kitchen. She's just coming out the kitchen as you walk back in. We'll leave it there.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh,
Table flip.
you cliffhanging so good. Oh,
Can I just say, D&D, what the fuck is going on?
This was not the adventure I was expecting to walk in.
This is the adventure I was expecting to be DMing.
Incredible.
I think it's
I would
the
like to
adventure I
say-
needed this evening, but you know.
I gave it like 20 minutes before I started doing shit. I even had a fucking book that you poured coffee on.
I love all your
Fuck
retaliation.
you.
What? Are you going to
And your
spill?
plot.
You going to spill coffee on my notebook? Are you? Fuck you. We ain't going on no adventure. Want to play them games, DM?
The date's off.
Yeah.
this one was not my fault. Okay.
Oh.
I don't know.
Entirely
Between you and Nalla with a fucking lamb, fucking silly, cuisine from the south. We got Mr. Zach Marver, who, by the way, is a fucking legend.
What a guy. What a guy.
Does he ever make any money? He just eats what he makes.
and didn't charge me.
Really good session tonight, guys. Loved it.
I fucking love Tuesdays.
I think I'm getting a hang of barding.
Absolute top wingman in there, Sendraks.
But the comedy timing was, whoa, Blackberry. And then, brilliant bit.
Oh.
Thanks for jumping on, Giles. Even for a bit there, mate.
Oh.
That's thank you. No, it's been cracking. I've thoroughly enjoyed that.
I do enjoy the. I'm going to put the daffodil in my flat cap. Don't even question it. You break a sweat over it. You stood there with a daffodil in your hand. Clearly, I meant to buy this. And what goes up with that? Paid for it and everything. What a guy.
Oh.
And Noodle, despite internet, thanks for jumping on and off 25 times.
Oh.
Like I'd have missed it. That was fucking hilarious. It was
Cheers,
exactly what I
Cheers for
needed.
taking me on my first date.
Jesus Christ.
That was like a 6-man operation.
That was a wing
That
team.
was the 11 shit right there.
Fucking wing team there, mate.
Oh.
Mate, I was rolling against you all the way through it, and you were fucking blowing me away. I kept showing Becky 1s, 2s, 4s. I was like, Jesus Christ.
When you mentioned the tiefling thing, I was like, oh.
Yeah, so when you went off, Noodle, I was full on looking it, and I was like, "Oh, Tane's not here." I totally tell her this. Don't worry about your makeup. She loves you. She'll love you without your makeup. And he's like, "Oh, fuck." My disguise.
Awesome.
That's why I rolled against you, Eddie.
Yeah. I figured it.
Yeah, and you beat me, so she didn't notice it. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have him." And your sleight of hand, mate. If you'd have rolled less than a 10, you were pouring that all down your
Yeah,
white
I figured. When I did it, I was like, shit. I didn't know what else to do. Oh.
To be fair, that little song I sung, right? That was like a nuke. You made me expel one of my greatest poems for fucking healing on a date.
It wasn't my fault. Sendraks tried to roof you, was it? You know what I mean?
Don't know how you
And
Dragon
then
Ball do it.
whipped at Malzef. That was fucking brilliant.
Oh,
I've got
the
this,
plan.
son. I totally know what I'm doing.
Oh.
Bloody did it.
Date rape.
Sure, you look like the
That wasn't what I was thinking. It was just like, if you won't want to drink anything more after that, that's it. You'll be fine now. You won't want to have any more alcohol.
Oh, incredible.
Like ever again.
I thought it was like another Bayekano. Like.
I saw Thunderstrike. The Rogue.
Oh,
They were a fucking good giggle tonight, lads and lasses.
Yeah.
And lasses.
incredible.
Chef a la fucking Google, you know what I mean? When you reeled off all the puddings and that, I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Fucking lamb pasanda.
I can't believe it escalated from leek and potato pie a lump of sand.
I don't even know what a Lampasanta is, but I fucking want one now.
I was like that. I was like, what the fuck? And then you, Malzef, reeling it off. Ah, yeah, it's from down where I live with spices and that. You know what I mean? Is it?
Just so you know, Eddy, you're not in control of this. We are.
You're
6
right
weeks
in the
ago.
wave, mate.
6 weeks ago when Bake Off turned up, you know what I mean? I know I've lost then. I know I was basically going to play characters that you lot are going to fuck. You know what I mean? like all of you.
I will say that watching
right?
Eddy and Eddy have a date is probably the best thing.
Well, at least we know, Eddie, me and you do have romantic feelings as mates there to make sure it happens. You know what I mean?
You're welcome, Eddy. You're welcome.
I've never been on a date.
Giles gives me, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Hey, Eddie, just drink this pink liquid. Don't worry about the frothy pill in the water.
Getting my mum down to cook. Not for me.
Bit fucking roofing, man. Yeah, so next time we play, there will be a fucking fight.
Sure, on that in the end.
Years writing orcs attacking villages and dragons destroying knights. You cunts come along. We want a bake-off. We want date night. I'm going to buy flowers.
Burst out of the kitchen with my
Chef's
chef
arm.
things round my legs and my chef's hat on.
Oh my god! In the kitchen, I would like to rage.
Fucking rolling pin.
Not enough weapons in there.
Comes out with
ladle.
Be like something out of Legend, like, what's that? A fucking rolling pin? Are you gonna break me a cake?
wait for a fucking shootout.
shooter.
Wasted. Wankers.
Waste of my time.
But it'd be good when Sendraks is like, you don't mind if I cheat, do you?
Hold on. Yeah, I like this. It's funny. You like this one. Paranoid schizophrenic. Comes into a bar.
Paranoid schizophrenic walks into a fucking bar with a frying pan and a fucking ladle.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Right, I love you all. Fuck off.